Hello. Welcome. Welcome in. All right. Hello, beautiful. Welcome on in. And we will start reading once I notice people have found that we are live. hmm I hope everybody had a good day. All signs, straight to the point. Hello, Nikki. Come in, Nikki. Miss Redmond. Bruce. Hello, Alden. Welcome in, ladies. Hello, Reiki Master. Reiki Master, whoop your ass with some Reiki. Here we go. I'm going to drink some coffee before we start. We will go in order. I will start with Aries. All signs straight to the point. Natalie, KC, hello. Welcome. The unique one, hello. Ooh, I'm just curious what they are. So before we hit Aries, let's see what these are. These two cards. Okay, so a lot of people are going to be going forward towards goals. Very goal-oriented and getting the balance with that situation. Ooh, and it was reversed. Look at that shit. Both sides. Here we go. Let's have some fun. I also get this energy without the tarot that a lot of people are going to be drawn a little more like having like an upbeat attitude when they listen to music, enjoying certain songs, maybe that they haven't heard for a while, enjoying them a little bit more than they usually would. I don't know where the fuck that's coming from. I just trust my intuition. All right, here we go. Hey, Jill. Hey, Leslie. Hi, Amanda. Shonda. Please remember, ladies and gentlemen, buckle up for the ride and hit that like button. Share and subscribe if you like the content. All right, let's start with Aries. Aries, straight to the point. A couple more shuffles and then we'll go. Aries, what's the message? Straight to the point for your ass. Why don't you give me like a, right off the bat, Aries gives me like a I want to get out of jail card. Not so don't go to like the technical terms of going to jail or getting locked up. That's not what I'm talking about. But I get like a don't want to feel chained down energy on you. Right off the bat. Like you just need to move in a direction that doesn't feel like there's shit in the way. It's the energy I'm feeling around you right now. This doesn't feel career related. This definitely feels like obstacles with people, by the way. Relationships. The fuck? Here we go. For Aries. Let's go. I'm not surprised I saw the 3 of Wands so fast. Let's see for Aries. 9 of Swords reversed. Okay. Aries has got an attitude where they want to break free from situations that may have upset them. Off of that 6 of Swords energy is what it shows me. With the 9 of Swords in reverse to the Knight of Cups reverse, I feel like they're not trying to let any love situations stress them out. This tells me it's like they don't want to deal with the energy of being stressed out in love at all. I just get this like I don't have the time for it energy, or I don't want to. It almost feels to me like you feel like it feels like complete utter bullshit or nonsense right now. So you come across, I must be reading somebody directly right now through the internet. So you're coming across like you don't want to entertain it. I do get the energy you wouldn't mind the fulfillment, but I don't get the energy that you want to fucking put up with it. I just don't see you want to put up with it right now. You're like, I ain't got time to talk to nobody. I don't want to fucking deal with this shit. I do want to, I'm looking for great changes. I know this is the decision or the road ahead I have to take, but what the fuck? I'm not trying to struggle with love. I'm fucking not trying to do this right now. You have that energy. You do have a lot of passionate ideas, creativity, or thoughts behind how good things could be. But it's almost like you don't want to be put through some kind of like, I don't know if it's self agony or like a depression over knowing a situation was a waste or a hassle of time. What the hell? Here we go. I don't know. What is it? What is it? You're definitely gonna. So I have this energy where it's like you may have some fun. I'm just gonna straight out say it. I see Aries could have some fun, but I don't feel like you have this. I'm not worried about. I'm gonna talk to you in a way I don't usually talk on the internet because it'll confuse people. I'm just gonna fucking do it tonight. So hopefully you can stay with me on this. So the energy I'm seeing or perceiving around you is it's like you'll have fun, maybe sexual relations, but you're not really gonna want to go towards like the committal energy of a situation. Some of you is lack of trust. Others of you, it's feeling like you know the end game result before it hits home, where it's just gonna kind of fade away or fall apart, um, or you won't be able to see eye to eye with the individual, whether you're thinking about this individual or you haven't met this individual yet. This is what I'm getting on your energy. So it's a matter of, it's almost like I get this like I've rehearsed what I've been through energy through other relationships, and that part of your mind is very fascinated by believing that situation. I don't think that's the right road to take when you start, especially if you're having brand new encounters. But if that's what's keeping you feeling safe or secure, that's where you are, that's where you land, that's what you're gonna do. So there's nothing I could tell you. But when it comes to finding this true love versus passionate, hot, boiling, sex in the tub kind of love, that's what you're looking at. But really, that's what you want. But I don't feel like I'm going to say it. And I looked at the strength card over there on my wall that used to be over here. It's the same card as this one. Oh, the difference is she stands beside the lion, trying to tame maybe the inner feelings. Over there, she sits on the line, like she's got control of those inner feelings. And I feel like that is the motive here. I feel like that is what needs to be done with Aries right now. I feel like Aries needs to put down the swords. And when I say the swords, I don't mean stay shut up, stay quiet, stay a mute. I don't mean that. The energy I'm perceiving for you is put down the mental anguish in your head, because I feel like it's just repeating patterns. Then that the cycle, it's time for the cycle to change and break. It's probably why you have make the decision, go after it with these two cards. Here we go. Let's keep going. Give them something else, straight to the point for Aries. Now, if any Aries is sitting up in my fucking audience, I'm gonna be so goddamn. I'm a Leo, and Aries is supposed to be all direct and fiery. You ain't got shit on a Leo. Let me tell you right now. That ain't the Leo pride. That's the Leo being the fucking king of the jungle, bitch. So we're really, you know the saying. Anyhow, I'm not gonna explain the king of the goddamn, fucking Africa, wherever the fuck they live. Where I'm going with this is, I just get this energy where if you're like, no, or this doesn't make any sense, or that's way off, you're not ready for this energy. That's what I get out of this energy. That's totally what I get. If you're feeling like it's not gonna make sense, it's because you're not allowing your brain to make it make sense. You're not allowing to take the risk or the changes and put them into effect. So what does that equate to? You're not fucking ready. All right, here we go. Ooh, let's keep going. I might as well have been like, all signs, straight to the point. Fuck you, Aries. Even though that's not the point of this. That is not the point of this. That's just the energy that came on the table. Here we go. Two Leo kids. Do they get along or do they fight? I want to see what she says. Do they get along or do they fight? Now, I'm going to tell you, I would imagine this could be incorrect, and it's okay if it is. This is for Teresa. And I have an older sister that's a Scorpio named Teresa. But I have a little sister that's a Leo with another T name. And then there's Leon the lion, the other Leo in the middle. So if they're close in age, your kids, they fight. If they're far apart in age, they probably don't. Probably don't fight at all. But if they're close in age, they probably fight with each other or don't get along a lot. They are 13 years apart. So did you hear what I just said, Teresa? Did you hear what I just said? If they're close in age, nah, they don't fight. But if they've got a little bit of a distance, they get along great in age. Ain't that a bitch? Here we go. If you didn't know, this is Psycho Leo 555. I think I exaggerated the 55, but that's okay. I had to slow down on the coffee. I'm going to run out of that stuff by the time I get to Gemini. Anywho, let's give Aries a little more of a reading. You have twin boys that are Leos? Oh, them little sexy bitches. I'm sure they're going to be very handsome. I don't want to be rude. I'm not trying to be rude. But does this make any sense to anybody? I was thinking about this the other day. Now that especially because she said Leos, we're just going to talk about, let's have a talk time for like 2 seconds before we finish Aries. I got to get this out. I got to get this out because I saw that. And the fact that they're Leos, I'm like, oh, they're going to be probably pretty fucking handsome. A little bit of a pain in the ass at times, but probably pretty handsome. Here's the thing. I've never seen fat twins. Like, so maybe you have twin boys. Maybe they're not identical. But I've never seen identical fat twins. I've seen identical twins that look goddamn like you can't place one from the other, but I've never seen fat ones. What is the deal with that? I was laying in bed a couple of nights ago, like, I've never seen fat twins. I mean, the shit my mind thinks of is just fucking so lucidly crazy. It's wild. I'm like, I think I saw some twins throughout like the night or something, and I'm like, oh, look at those two ladies. Oh, they were walking. They were walking down by McDonald's, and I'm driving by, and I'm like, oh, look at those two. Oh, they're definitely twins. As I'm driving by, they're young girls, you know, probably like getting to be out a little bit later than normal or whatever it is, and they were skinny as shit. And then I thought about all the time, anytime I've ever seen identical twins, they're fucking thin. Has anybody picked up on that? Has anybody recognized that, or is it just me? Or have you seen fat twins? Because I haven't. I'm sure if I look for fat twins, I'm going to find me some fat twins to look at. But I just don't see it. I'm just saying. Fat shouldn't be the word of choice. Chubby, overweight, heavier set than normal, than the average. Maybe that's what I should say. But at the end of the day, it's fat. So still, you hear what I'm saying. All right. Drive me up the wall. Yeah, very handsome boys. I believe it. I believe it. I believe it. Well, that's a good point because they just, you know, that they're born prematurely. I guess you could use that to the advantage, the premature comment. I don't really know the details with all that, so I'm not going to say much. But welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. Let's keep going. Anything else for Aries? Straight to the point for Aries. You know what? I think I gave you enough of this. So we'll give you what's to the left. I don't need it to just try to circle backwards, kind of like what your reading made me feel like you were doing. I feel like the tarot will do the same thing if I keep playing with the gold cards. So we're going to use this deck. Here we go. Straight to the point for Aries. Show us something else. We'll find out. Give me a message for Aries. What do you got for Aries? I should say give us a message to Aries. Here it is. Let's go. Let's just do it. So you give me this energy like you're going to get comfortable doing things. Some of you have already been doing this. Others of you are going to become even more. Some of you are just going to become more comfortable with saving money, while others of you have become more comfortable with not only the idea of an investment or taking care of yourself, doing more things on your own, not letting things bother you, not worrying about having to be at a crossroads, whether it's in a love situation or with patience in general. I feel like you kind of feel, some of you have that I feel free as a bird energy. I'm aware that I don't really need anything to balance me out, especially not a love situation to make me happy. You may be choosing a lot of self-love right now. You also may be experimenting with what you can do for your betterment in an investment, whether it's totally like self-sacrificing towards yourself, basically taking care of yourself better, or doing things that make you feel like it's worth your time or worth the investment. Some of you, the first thing I haven't said yet that I saw off of these two cards, the first thing I noticed right away was it felt like some Aries out there, you're going to invest your money or save your money to invest the money into something bigger, like a wanting to have more, making sure. It's almost like you're trying to, it's almost like you've painted a picture and you can see how the picture's going to, what it looks like. You're just on the building blocks of doing it right now. Okay, here we go. Let's go. Ooh. Clarify this card, please. You definitely may have options. And there's your strength card again. You definitely may have love options. It does not surprise me that while you're either taking better care of yourself or in trying to work on investments, all of a sudden people have this beautiful attraction towards you. Why is the strength card here? I feel like the strength card's here to basically ask you if you're ready. I feel like the strength in the Four of Wands is, are you ready for that celebration? Do you want to entertain that celebration? Do you feel like you're going to be tangling assholes all over again and dealing with shit and chaos that you don't want to deal with? Or do you feel ready for love and open to it? I don't know what it's going to say, so we're going to shuffle and see what happens. Let's hear for Aries. Watch out for like a something getting stuck in your teeth or like a toothache, by the way, Aries. I just got like some of you could have a toothache or your jaw could be hurting. And that could be happening within several weeks to a month. A couple weeks, just to say, to a month. I can feel pain in my mouth. Okay, so Six of Cups, the Tower, the Queen of Wands, and the Three of Wands reversed. What's going on? I'm gonna tell you that I just feel the message for you is the past isn't supposed to what you look at. I do feel like it is slightly trying to jump back into the gold cards. I feel like the past is not what you're supposed to look at for excitement of changes. I feel like you've got to recognize the things that didn't, intrigue you or made you kind of feel, I'm going to say it, downright alone. You may have felt downright alone. I feel like you need to open your imagination at this point to believing a little bit harder and finding happiness and not focusing on the things that have happened that weren't creating the happiness you were looking for. I feel like that's the balance that leads you to victory. I'm just going to tell you that's probably what you need to put the work and effort into right now. If you feel like this, you need to learn how to feel like this. Pretty much as simple as that. Otherwise, the judgment won't show any difference. It won't show any change. You won't have any happy, powerful relationship that matters. And this isn't like my best friend relationship. I'm talking about like a sex relationship, if you haven't picked up on that. Others of you may also be trying to focus on getting your intuition stronger, but also not only getting your intuition stronger, focusing on how to not be deceived or be recognized. So this is a strange one. Some of you guys will as you meet, this is something new I see for you guys. As you meet new individuals or people, thank you for the super chat, Alban. as you see these new people, like they're in your energy, and I don't just mean in your energy field from here to fucking Texas. I mean like you're around this person. As you meet these people, I see you having a stronger confidence within inside of yourself, Aries. I see you showing them more of like if you show the world a certain version of yourself, you'll show them the true you. But as Aries does this, this has been actually slowly uh like inclement. It's been climbing up, like it's been going up. So this has been on the rise for Aries, is what I'm feeling. So it's almost as if what's going on with you is not only will you show it in the close personal relationships, whether it's socially, academically, however it is, you start to show everybody more of who you are and try to see if they'll accept you for who you are. So if you have like a version of let me show the people what I want to show them, and then I have a version of who I really am, you're going to start showing who you really are more. This is what I feel for you. And I feel like you have a little bit of doubt or worry if it'll be accepted. You're wasting your time, because if that's the energy you perceive, or that's the energy you feel, you're just wasting the energy on time that it's going to come and it's going to go. So in other words, there's no reason to worry about if it'll be taken, or like if people will jump and like it, or if they won't like it. If they like it, they like it. If they don't like it, they don't like it. That shouldn't be something that worries you. And I have like this, if anything gets under you, what could, like, if anything was trying to get under your skin, it would be the wondering if I can be myself, whether you're a funny person, whether you're just more happy, whether you make people feel protected, whatever kind of version of yourself that you don't show the world. I feel like you can't worry about how the world responds to it. You just got to run with it. I feel like that's what Aries needs to focus on. I feel like that's one of your valid, straight to the point messages, and also figuring out if you really want to entertain love situations while you're trying to focus on career endeavors or or goal setting, because you look like you're I feel like you've got the belt on your waist strap tight, and you know what you want, you know what you're going after. And a determined Aries, it's going to be hard to change their mindset. So so just hear what I said. If you're a determined Aries and it's hard to change your mindset, you may be having a hard time changing your mindset on something you've already dealt with, feeling like you don't want to deal with it again. So you may have some homework. I'm just going to straight out flat out say I feel like Aries has some homework, and I wish you the best, Aries. You know what I'm saying? I do feel like you will be challenging a lot of things, but I do get a playful energy out of the whole situation. I do see you coming across a lot of people too, a lot of new faces, having conversations with people, maybe just in the street, maybe just in the store for a second, and not expecting this, and it just happening. Whatever that, I don't know why that has any importance, but I'm seeing something like that. The only other thing that could arise for you guys is traveling, planning something, being gone for a couple days, 2 or 3 days max, something as far as that goes. That's what I see for Aries. Here we go. We're gonna do Taurus in a second. Y'all sticking in there? Y'all doing good? I don't know if I said thank you for the super chat, but thank you for the super chat, all Ben. Appreciate that. Here we go. What do we got? Taurus. Straight to the point for the zodiac sign of Taurus. Okay. Okay, this is going to be for the person that needs to hear it, and I feel like you're definitely sun sign Taurus. I have this energy where you were looking to achieve a lot of success with like career, and I feel like you started to do it, but I feel like you've kind of slowed the brakes. It's almost like you started to get it, and then you started to slow down the going after it, or working hard after it. Why? What the? It just feels like you wanted to improve career. I get this. I want to improve career energy, and I feel like some of you were able to accomplish this. So things were riding uphill, and that's what you were aiming for. but as they rode uphill, it feels like they've come to a stop. Let's see what we got for you. Taurus. What is the message for Taurus? One more shuffle. Straight to Taurus. It keeps showing me the Temperance card. Has it felt like you were waiting too long to get what you wanted? There's something about waiting. So it could be as simple as you could have been waiting for something career-based to change, or knowing you needed to change the chapter in a career, change the way resources come in. Whether you've been through this or you end up going through this, this does feel like a lot of you have already been through this. The Temperance, the Three of Swords, and then the Six of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like you knew you wanted to change something, and I do feel like it had to do with balancing out money. Some of you, you had to be okay or content or fine with letting go relationships as well. That could be family or love. For some of you that dated somebody for like a year or less, maybe a year and a half or less, no longer. That's the lover it's picking up. For anybody else who versus the relationship, I see like a family situation going on. Okay, let's go. Have you been talking less to people, immediate friends, or people that you used to devote more time or energy into? Now this could be your sun, moon, or rising. I'm going to say it again. This could be your sun, moon, or rising. Have you been talking less to people? I'm going to blink at you. I'm going to bat my eyes at you. I'm not a very good eye batter. As you can see, I look like I'm about to have like a nervous breakdown or like a stroke. Okay, here we go. Stop showing me the back of the cards. All right, Five of Swords. So I feel as if you've avoided opening up with communication as much because of conflicts or battles or just dealing with shit. You're just like, I'm not for it right now. It just doesn't feel like it's going to make you feel at peace. And I think you're very, very aware of this. Here we go. Show me something for Taurus, please. Straight to the point. Ooh, what do you got? Show me what's going on. 1, 2 more. Okay, Taurus is beyond fed up, whether it was a love situation or a family situation. I'm over the reading already. There's a situation where you're like wide awake towards a situation that you had to kind of remove yourself from. Some of you, it was a family situation that it felt like it wasn't telling you everything, kept you out. There was a lack of integrity behind a situation is what I'm seeing. Okay. And if it wasn't integrity, if it wasn't the integrity of a situation, it was the communications. Communications somewhere kind of just dropped off. Okay, let's keep going. Taurus. So did you decide to? I feel like you decided to be okay with it. Something about these three cards makes me feel as if you were okay with moving away from it and focusing on doing things that, basically looking at the past, trying to move away from worrying about that situation. This is somebody that's not willing to put up with it. And I feel like you're like, nope, I'm not going to play with it. I'm just going to disconnect. You have a strong disconnect, whether it was so you either don't talk to the ex or there's somebody in the family you're not talking to is what the tarot's telling me. Nope. Judgment in reverse. Nope. Don't want to talk to you. Don't want to deal with it. Don't care. Could it be a Virgo or a water sign? Maybe another earth sign. If I had to assume a sign, it's a Virgo, earth sign, water sign, or an air sign. It's one of the three. I'm going to say Virgo or water. Seven of Swords. in reverse. It's almost as if you feel like this was the best course of action. Something about this was my best course of action. The Fool card. This is the risk I have to take. Completely silence that out of my life. Not accept that behavior. You have this I'm not accepting that behavior energy, and you have it fucking like full bore. Wow. You know what's weird? I just heard, because I do have I am clairaudient. I just heard stress. With the patience card, that first card, have things stressed you out? Have things stressed you out? That may be more on the some about the home, but it feels more career related. Have you dealt with stressful career situations, or feeling like I almost get like I want to fix it energy, but I can't fix everything energy, and it's harboring a lot of stress energy. My shoulders are stiffening up, and I feel like that's the energy you've been harboring within inside of yourself. Some of you may have spoke up, while others of you are just trying to look away. Whatever. Okay, here we go. Give me something else for Taurus. Death card. Why? Ooh, I didn't know there was two. I like that. Ooh, oh, this way. You are probably going to be... I see a strong determination for you guys, but I also do see... I get this strong determination with Taurus, but I get this energy where it's like, at the same time, you're I feel like you're determined to go towards finance, money, career, a very abundant energy, but you're very easily walk away from anything that kind of throws it off suture. Basically, if it messes it up, if it messes up the grand scheme of things that you're looking at, you will leave it behind. You won't let it mess with you or play with what your goals, your happiness, what you're setting out for, kind of energy. The changes. Is this towards love? Yes or no? Upright yes, reverse is no. What is this towards? Career or family? Well, we'll start with career. It's a little bit, it's in the middle, so it could be a toss-up. This could be about career or, career or family. But there's this decision of how you're going to deal with the situation. With the Knight of Wands in reverse, the Two of Swords upright, and the Three of Pentacles reversed. I almost feel like you want this great resolve, or you want to see everything. It's almost like, have you ever heard the term, I want to see my enemy win? Or there's some kind of term out there. I'm going to botch it completely. But there's some term out there where it's like, I want to see everybody win. Or I want everybody to get ahead, but they're not coming to eat at my table. In other words, I think Tupac has a saying like that, or somebody out there has a saying like that. But in other words, and it's towards like enemies. Like, I want them to do well, but they're not invited over here to do well with me because of how they've treated things in the past. And I feel like you are kind of focusing on career events right now. You're looking at the past and trying to not let it really be something that gets in the way of the destination that you're heading on. This is a very harder one. It's a lot harder to pronounce or speak, just say, than I expected. The Six of Wands, the wheel is reversed in the world. Some of you are also trying to pursue or find what's going to make you happy. Basically tugging on if what you're doing now is what you're going to do forever. A lot of you are trying to come to that figure. So some of you I could be toying with the concept of, what am I going to do that makes me truly happy and that I'm going to do for the rest of my life? The Queen of Swords reversed, and the Magician reversed. Ooh. Anybody that tries to get on your nerves, whether you have to block them, whether you have to disassociate yourself with them, or they're coming down the street. You hate that fucking neighbor. You're coming down the street. You're getting close. You're almost at your house. Oh, but you want to go home. Maybe take that right and come back up and try to avoid people that are going to upset you right now. You have the Queen of Swords in reversed, the Magician reversed, the Eight of Wands in reversed, the Nine of Cups upright, the Queen of Wands upright, the Eight of Pentacles, but then you have the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like the message for you is try to stay away from anybody who's going to upset you. Try to clear your path away from anybody who's going to get on your nerves or just don't want to deal with. Focus on the things that are going to make you happy right now. For you, you have a lot of you. It's starting over energy. The Knight of Pentacles, okay, and not letting things bother you. I'm going to tell you, not letting things of the past bother you, no matter how you were treated. And this is the sucky part about what I'm going to tell you. It has to do with your emotions. This has to do with your emotions overriding the mental anguish and the emotional disappointments within friends and relationships. I do feel like a lot of you have already conquered that. I just feel like as you've conquered that, you're going to have some idiots that you have to tolerate. And only to a certain extent. I do feel like you have all the power to basically only be there when you have to, or not necessarily have to deal with it. When I saw this row, let me see if I can find that row. I buried it. Hold on a second. But when I saw the Queen of Swords reversed, the Magician reversed, the Eight of Wands reversed, this was an area of concern where it's like there's going to be people that you just don't want to put up with, or you shouldn't have to put up with. Fuck that toxic shit. You shouldn't be having to put up with that toxic behavior. You know what I mean? Especially if it's going to be emotionally overwhelming or draining. I don't know how else to say it. I feel like you're going to have to look out for that with people. So there may be people that are going to have your best interest behind you. You may already know those people, but there are going to be other people who just don't care about you. And I feel like you're going to see that happen. I feel like you're going to start seeing people's true colors a little bit more clear. Holy shit. Whatever your reading is about, straight to the point. Straight to let me go lay my ass down in bed and watch some Netflix, eat some popcorn, chill with my friend Joe or Bill or Jeffrey or whatever the frig his or her name, Melissa, Donna, Terry, whatever her name is. Go chill with that person or his name. I feel like just be aware. I feel like your message that I should be focused on is be aware that you felt like you were climbing a ladder in a situation, in financial situations. So some of you, either your money's increased or the career that wasn't showing much increase, it's had its ups. Others of you have kind of had to let a career go and you're trying to start over. That's what I'm getting out of your message. But I'm also getting you're gonna have to deal with people that it's not like, I don't want to say an insufferable bastard, but I do feel like the energy I'm getting from you is you're gonna have to deal with people that would lie, that would gossip, that would just pull all the wrong cords, would just piss you the fuck off. I do feel like you're gonna be dealing with this, and you're gonna have to decide if it's worth even letting it kind of just brush it off. Kind of like, is it worth my feelings towards it at all? And I don't see it being a huge issue for you, but I do see it being something that could arise. Okay, let me give you the other tarot. All right, Taurus. That was kind of long. I didn't expect to make yours so long. Here we go. Damn, I've already been on for 40 minutes. We only read 2 sides. I'm in trouble tonight. Here we go. These are falling out of my ear because they're too big for my ears. They actually hurt my ear, my inner ear. It's like, ow! Take me out, you bitch. You fucking Leo asshole. My eardrum's screaming at me. Let's go. What do we got for you? Taurus still. Card number 2. Cards number 2. Here we go. Straight to the point for Taurus. Show me something else for Taurus. I like this. I like how this starts for you. So the Hangman's reverse, Temperance, the Two of Wands reversed with a Magician. Right off the bat, I'm going to tell you, for the zodiac sign of Taurus, I just get this energy where whatever you feel like, anything you feel makes sense, even if it's going to take time to invest in, I feel like that decision may be the best decision. This is more or less, I'm not talking about a relationship. I am definitely picking up the energy on if you put your time and effort towards something, I do feel like it's going to basically bring a lot of this. It's going to bring a lot of everything towards you. It's going to unfold a lot for you. It's doors are going to open up for you. Things are going to get easier. I do feel like it's going to take time, though. That Two of Wands energy and that Temperance energy makes me feel like it isn't immediate. The shit doesn't fucking fly off the handle right off the bat. I don't feel like you get right to the victory, but I feel like you do get to a victory. I do feel like you will get to the victory with it. Some of you, it's as simple as a hobby. Somebody could be wanting to learn another language. What the I don't know why I'm picking that up, but somebody could be wanting to learn another language, a Taurus sign. Here we go. Let's keep going. I've never picked up language on the Magician, but I'm picking up language. Here we go. Or maybe you are learning another language. I'm not 100% sure what that's about. Here we go. The Knight of Coins, the Moon, Three of Wands, and the Five of Wands is reversed. I feel like this is the energy you should stay in front of and aware of. So you see this? I feel like you should stay very aware and in front of not letting anything bother you, especially while you're trying to go to work. While you're trying to go to work or make things just get things to work out in your favor right now. I honestly see a message here where I wasn't going to say this, but now I'm going to say it. So I probably should have just said it. For the Eight of Coins to end up on that row down here, I'm going to tell you, I feel like you will be learning more. I do feel like you're in a learning phase right now, a learning phase of life. Something about this, though, made me feel like when I saw it next to the Hangman, this card over here, the Temperance, made me feel next to the Hangman, something very creative. Whether you like to draw, you can paint really well, like on a paper, or craftsmanship. I have like this craftsmanship, something that's solely yours. I see that could take off or do well for you. But then I also see you're willing to learn more with the Magician and the Eight of Coins. And the Eight of Coins doesn't surprise me because of how I felt about that Hangman and the Temperance. I almost said it too, but the cards actually kind of were like, no, we'll explain it. Here we go. Why is the world reversed? What's going on with the Three of Coins? Some of you may have felt like you needed to wish for changes or things to change within relationships of family. And others of you, it was also things needed to change with the structure of how money was being brought in. This is what you were working to manifest. So if this is something you had to go through, I hope it happened for you. If you're going through it now, I hope it happens for you. Anything else for Taurus? This is probably going to make sense if you're a mother or an auntie. I don't usually say auntie, but I'm going to say mom or auntie. It's also telling me whoever upsets you or hurt you, whoever put damage on your heart in the past, listen to this. Whoever played games with you, upset you, put damage on your heart in the past, the last relationship, woman on woman, man on man, this part tells me you're over it. This tells me it doesn't bother you a damn. Right here. Tells me you don't care. This is significantly like I don't care. Energy. Like, no, I don't care. I'm over it. Like it's not the end of the world for me. 3 of Cups, the past, Page of Coins. You've let go of I feel like you've let go of things that upset you. You have a very strong determination. You probably are the type of person, I'm going to tell you right now, that you're probably the type of Taurus that when you talk, people listen to you. So if you've ever come across this in your life, if this reading is going to make sense, when you talk or the attention's on Taurus, people actually listen to you. They listen to what you have. You're token of, you're not like that Taurus. Everybody's like, the fucking Taurus is talking again. Would you say Gemini? Would you say Aries or Leo or Scorpio? Oh, yeah. Let's talk about this. Fuck the Taurus. You're not that person. You're not like that quiet clam. When you speak, people like value your words, or they realize what you're saying may have a lot, I'm not going to say of power, but a lot of reasoning or probably common sense, to be honest. It feels a lot like common sense. Something like that. If any of that goes for whatever I said makes sense to you in that. I'm already losing parts of that reading because I'm like, it's good though. I remember when I started this channel and I would come out and do this. It wasn't right when I started. It was as I started and then I got heavier into the reads, or I took a little bit longer doing the reads, or I dove a little bit harder into the reads. I would get so fucking tired for like a day or two after these readings. And I'm like, I got to wash my hands of that. And I'm like, what's the best way? And I'm like, I just got to not remember anything. I can't remember anything because the more I remember, the more it's going to feel like it won't leave me alone. And I don't want that. I want to be able to get up and fucking do shit. And then I fucking made it worse. I decided to work overnight. I'm like, well, and that is its own fucking beast of a situation. Working overnight, in my opinion, sucks because it ruins your days. It feels like if it's long hours, it feels like you have no fucking life. It's ridiculously, it just sucks. It's my some people like it. For me, I'm tolerating it. Anywho, we're gonna go into Gemini in just a second. You get the cigarette, Gemini. I tried to wait, but I just, these readings are like 80 minutes long each one. Just play it. They're not that long. That was super exaggerated, but y'all know that. And before we start, Gemini, did everybody have a good day? Or I hope you have a good, rest of the week and into the weekend it goes good, but I hope everybody had a good day. Welcome in, Miss Psychic D. Gemini. Let's see what we get for Gemini. It was okay, Aaron. I was a little aggravated last night, but it was okay. It was all right. I mean, it's been, my work life has been very time consuming. And then I have a lot of people that I have to train right now. So that makes it very hard. And there is some, there's a struggle because it's so many people at once. But then I have other peers that are on my level that are supposed to help with that situation, and they don't fucking do anything. So it just adds aggravation and stress and weight on my shoulders to where I'm just like, is this even worth my time? You know what I mean? Like I'm legit going above and beyond because that's how I roll. Where this person, it's like you're doing basically the bare minimum. So it might get escalated to a point in my life where when shit hits the fan and shit needs to be addressed, I speak up. I'm at that point with where I'm at. So that's what's going on with me. But here we go. Let's go. I like how I feel though when I tell you that, Aaron. I can tell you right now that I like knowing that no matter the outcome, I'm gonna be happy regardless. No matter I speak up, whether it gets listened to, it gets ignored. I like the power of control I have over my outcome with the situation. In other words, if I need to walk the fuck away, I'll walk the fuck away. And I'm at that crossroads with it. And I'm comfortably okay with that. That's a dangerous place to be. Not everybody is willing to do that. Oh, I'm one of those people where I say it, I do it. All right. For the most part. Anyways, here we go. Let's go. Gemini's like, just read the fucking tarot, Leo. And you better give me something good after waiting all this goddamn time. Don't be impatient, Gemini. Grab Snickers. Or drink some water. Here we go. This one jumped out. What is it? I'm gonna slap you on the forehead, Gemini. And I'm not very abusive, but I'm gonna abuse the shit out of you. You better stop focusing on that intuition. I feel like you're ignoring this. I feel like you know what you're supposed to do, or you know things need to be reevaluated, or the way you're looking at things, you've had no choice but to sacrifice things. Maybe doing things you wanted to do. I feel like you've been in a sacrifice mode, and I feel like it's been fucking gnawing at you like a rat gnawing at your neck, eating right into the fucking veins, as gruesome and fucking, if you were a very picture person, how much you could fucking probably see a rat gnawing. Ew, gross. But anyways, I feel like you're going through this. I feel like this is what Gemini's going through. Trust your intuition a little bit more. Sit down kind of energy. I feel like you're not willing to sit down. I feel like you want to stop trying to rush everything. I need to rush everything. I need it now energy. What didn't get done today should have been yesterday. What the fuck is that doing? Is that helping you? Is that making you feel? What do you gain from that? I don't feel like you gain shit. I'm done. Your reading's over. I'm gonna leave you with anxiety and fear, wondering the rest of your reading, and go to Cancer. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Don't click away yet. I gotta drink some more coffee. Shit. Gemini, what is going on? That tells me so much, that one card off of you. So that tells me there's a lot going on with you. It's telling me I'm getting off of this, the energy off of this one fucking High Priestess card. So I get this. And I just told you, I try to not remember my readings. It just made me remember a reading for you. Whether it was the last reading a couple of weeks ago, a month ago, I don't know what fucking reading it was, but I know I was telling you your intuition is getting stronger. So why are you ignoring it? Like, what are you doing? Like, and when I say ignoring it, I don't say you're not using it at your discretion when needed. But I feel like you're not using it correctly when wanting shit. That's what I'm getting off of you, like immediate energy. So a lot of you, some of you, it's a matter of, I just don't know. Some of you, so why do I get the I need to know more energy off of that card? You give me this almost overwhelming feeling about I need all the answers right now. I need them right fucking now. Mr. Leo Fire, what are you knocking at my Ring doorbell? Mr. Leo Fire, tell me everything you know right now. I need to know right now. Kind of energy. Like that's what I'm feeling off of that one card. And it's like just breathe. Just let it go. Be patient. Maybe focus on trusting a little bit more like you were doing prior because you're letting it slip. And I feel like it may be hard for you to identify with this or rationalize it because you're letting your mind spin so much. What is going on? Let's go. Let's go. I need more. Give me some more energy from Gemini. What the hell? Here we go. Okay. 4 of Wands reversed. Oh, no. Oh, no. And no. 2 filling that out. Why do you feel like an engagement or a proposal should have already happened? Somebody may feel like an engagement or proposal in their life should have already been reestablished or happened. What the fuck is this? All right, but something passionate with another person, it's ceased to show up, and I feel like you've had to put a lot of work and effort solo on your own. Emotionally, I don't feel like you feel drawn or you feel attached to an outcome with another person. You're probably a very single, or you just feel like something should have already given in the love scene. Something should have already become long-term or stayed committed energy. Oh, let's flip it over. One more card. I want to know what's going on. Oh, 2. You got 2. 2 flipped over my hand. Holy shit. Definitely could have been an air sign, water sign, earth sign you dealt with. Or somebody you've dealt with. I don't feel like you speak to them very much. I don't feel like you enjoy the communication or the presence of this person. I feel like the presence of this person gets under your skin. Whoever this is for. Devil reversed. Ace of Swords reversed. Definitely could be a Libra, Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Maybe a Virgo or a Taurus. You're not feeling attached to it. I feel like you're feeling more attached to what you can manifest or what changes you can bring in, you can adapt to. I feel like you're like wanting to adapt to seeking changes. So you have I want to change around my work environment, but I also want to change around my love environment. And it's almost like, I feel like you're fighting the battles of both. Whoa, here we go. You may be the one that needs to listen to music. You may be one of those zodiac signs that needs to listen more into music and get in that upbeat mode that I said in the very beginning of this reading. I think I said it before I read Aries, but it could have been through one of the readings. Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups, the happiness card. Right now is a good time for you to focus on not letting anything emotionally stress you out, focusing on things to be happy, or enjoying the rest of your summer. Just enjoy the rest of your summer and let the time pass. Let the time pass, but do things that are going to make you feel like, I feel like you should focus on, because of anything you may have felt it committed to, or like in the past or now. So if you were committed to a relationship that fell apart, or you don't see eye to eye with a person, or you can't stand the person out, or vice versa, or you're in a work endeavor, because you could be in both. I feel like some of you are in both. You're in a work endeavor where you feel like you need to move away from it, or it's not making sense, or you don't know if you're coming or going energy or what to do with it, because I feel like that's pulling on you a little too heavy. I feel like if that's going on right now, what's best for you is to focus on the happiness that's within the power at your hands or disposal. So focus on the happiness that the here, right, and now that you have control of. And you also have control of the other things. But if they've been upsetting you, instead of focusing on what needs to get, you definitely want to focus on what needs to change and get done. But right now, I feel like your happiness is important too. Your emotional happiness and doing things whether it's with family, whether it's kids, whether it's for yourself, getting things done, being aware that that's probably the best thing for you right now, and not being emotionally attacked or upset or hung up on a relationship or a career outcome right now. Don't do that. It is not worth the fucking stress. I'm going to tell you again, it's not something you should be playing with, tolerating, or going through the feelings or emotions of. I feel like you need to feel like, I'm not saying I want you to forget that that's there, but I don't want it to absorb too much of your energy at this time, because I do feel like for some of you it is. 10 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles. So it's telling me for the Gemini who has family, maybe you're a single Gemini. If you're a single Gemini, you're probably just going to focus on work and a lot of work, or feeling overworked right now. If you're a Gemini that is, whether you're single or attached to somebody, it doesn't matter. To me, it's more or less what I'm seeing with the 10 of Pentacles, the 8 of Pentacles reverse, the Ace of Pentacles. Home life is going to be a big focus for you right now, and career. Home life and career is huge for the Gemini, whether you're coupled up or whether you're single, solo on your own with no family. I feel like career is the situation that you guys are going to be focusing on. But if you have a family, it's family and career. Kind of trying to make, the energy I saw with these two cards and this immediate energy was you don't really have any wiggle room, or you've used up your wiggle room, something like that. Whatever. That's what I'm seeing for Gemini. We're going to go to the other tarot. All right, let's keep going. Welcome in, Rhonda. Ooh, I got a tickle in my ear. I don't like that. Here we go. What do we have for Gemini? That's going to be a long reading. What do we have for Gemini? Straight to the point for Gemini. Straight to the point. Here we go. Straight to the point for Gemini. That was fast. Faster than I expected. You need to wait. This is clear energy. You need to wait. There's something you want to give your money towards, or a victory you want to move towards. You need to wait on this. You want to invest or go towards or spend your money on something. There's a Gemini, whether you know it now or you've known you want to spend your money on something, give it a little bit of time and wait. If it's a purchase that you may simply wish you did, there's something you should wait on, and it's a purchase. Do not go. I feel like if you don't wait, you're going to wish you did. I feel like you don't need to worry if you wait. If you don't wait, you will be worried. Or, holy shit, you fell in my crotch. You fell in my crotch. The investment isn't now. I'm over it. It's coming. You're moving towards that direction, but it's not right now. You need to wait on an investment, and it feels like a purchase. I'm so fucking over it. There's something you want to buy or purchase. You know what I'm saying? Home, car, whatever the fuck this is. There's something you want to buy or purchase, and you got to hold on. You got to wait a little while. I'm going to tell you right fucking now, you need to wait. Sit the fuck back in your seat. Give it a minute. Kumbaya yourself down a little, and you'll be good. Don't do it right now. Do it sometime after like September 4th. Maybe the 2nd. No, the 4th. I'll stick with the first thing I said, the 4th. After the 4th of September, go for it. But as of right now, don't go for it. Your answer is no. That is not that long. What is that, like 3 weeks? And trust me, if you struggle to wait 3 weeks, there's something wrong with your ass. Because I remember I was looking to purchase something, and it was like, I think it took like a year and a half, then I finally bought it. In that whole time, I could have bought it, but I just took that long to get it. And then I didn't even get what I wanted. Like, I wasn't really 100% sure what I wanted. Like, it wasn't 100 certain. I was trying to pick between, but then I became into a position where I needed something. And I'm like, shit, I don't have time. I have to do it now. So it kind of got rushed. And I'm like, oh, well, I can fix this later. And that was a long wait. I feel like, Gemini, you just got to wait a little while and then go after that purchase and go after buying something. Here we go. What else do we have for Gemini? Ooh, we're going to start with that, really? Why? Show me why that's here for Gemini. I'm going to tell you whatever. This is definitely jumping into what I just said. I feel like somebody will get the better of you in a situation if you don't wait. So if you were to buy something, would you like to buy this house right now, dear Gemini? It's got three, it's got 3 bathrooms. Oh, excuse me. It's got 3.5 bathrooms. It's got a half bath too down in the basement, but it's got 4 bedrooms. It's a great opportunity. You buy the house, the foundation's got a crack in it. To fix it's going to cost $20,000 that you didn't expect to spend in it. You buy the house because you prematurely just want it. You want it now. Got to have it now. You get the fucking place. The fucking basement leaks water into it. Now you got a water problem. And that's going to cost tens of thousands of dollars to fix because of how severe it gets and how much damage it's actually causing and has caused on the external part of the foundation. Something stupid like that. You buy a fucking car. They tell you this scheme of bullshit. They lie to you to try to convince you. Their goal right now, I feel like there's an energy around you where if they could convince you to buy it, they're going to do it. And I feel like you have to have truth and clarity of if it's worth it to do that. I think you need to wait. I think you need to kind of stand off, be very like, no, back off kind of energy. Like, no, be careful with what you don't need anything to upset you or to add. You don't want to get into a situation right now where it's going to add a problem or more problems. You want to stay in a situation where stay ahead of the curve. And I feel like that's what you should focus on. After September, things are probably going to be not so. And if there's some, I don't typically say this, and this may not reflect on everybody. This may not reflect on every Gemini, but I don't typically say this. If there's a purchase you may be wanting from now until September, like the beginning of September, I want you to really look into anything you can find about that particular item you want. Maybe you'll get lucky and you'll find, okay, this is the wrong one. I should look elsewhere. Or maybe you'll get, in that little bit of time, you'll get attached to something else and it's the better choice. Something along those lines. All right, here we go. What's here for Gemini? I'm done. It's just saying the same shit over again. I feel like you do want to manifest. I do feel like you want to manifest understanding things better, getting more balance and more happiness in your life right now. I feel like you're very attached to wanting to know more or manifest more better perspective or outcomes. Not only I'm going to say platonically and sexually, both, wanting like the engagement to be a little bit better than it's been. But over here, it's stuck with that purchase situation. The swords, the wheel, 4 of coins reversed, the strength reversed. Then you have the 9 of coins in reverse and the hermit. Should you know to hold off on something? Should you already know that it's wise for you to hold off on something? I think you fucking do. Okay. I think that's the right judgment. I think the whistleblower just blew the fucking whistle. All right. I feel like Gemini, you gotta see through a situation for what it is, and just roll with it right now. Not let anything outside of. Don't let the impulsiveness of your brain make you want something that you're gonna regret later. I feel like you will regret something later if you jump the gun at it now. And I feel like this is just trying to tell me you need a better social engagement or it's coming up for you. But this part tells me you need to be like this little queen right there, where she's got the sword up and she's ready to deal with a deception, you know, or you really mull over the situation. Really think about the situation. Is it worth walking towards or away from right now? Should I invest in it, or is it not really the right investment? This is something I think you need to focus on. I do feel like you will be focusing on a love situation. You may also hear more, or there may be a point where somebody, whether it's you or another person, wants to communicate about a situation or the ending of something, or how to split something up. Divide. I get like this divide energy. We need to divide stuff up, or I want my stuff here. You keep your stuff there. This is mine. This is yours. Kind of energy with you. Probably with somebody that you've already moved away from or has moved out of the home you share. Whether you moved out, they moved out, whatever's going on there. I feel like you're trying to discipline the money you spend. Also, you're feeling like you don't get enough downtime or you don't have enough time, personal space to yourself time, whether it's, you're giving too much to career, to a family, or just not getting enough. I feel like you're getting squeezed in those areas and not getting enough of your own downtime. This is what I see for Gemini. So I hope you're able to focus and work on some of those things. I also do see you may have the opportunity of somebody being interested with you with love. Some of you, I'm done. I was gonna say this, and I'll show you why. This card right here, I was gonna say it's around work. Somebody may like you at work as well. This is what I see for Gemini. I am done with your energy. I'm over it. I'm done. I need like some Trident piece of gum or something. Chew it off. Like I'm over that. I get it. I hope that made sense to somebody out there. One fucking person. That's all that matters. All right, here we go. Who's next? Cancer. I almost skipped you, Cancer. Jumped right up into Leo's ass. All up in Leo's. No, Jesus Christ, that's gross. But here we go. Cancer in a minute. Man, this thing needed like 8 turbos. Damn. No, it's good. It's good. Here we go. Cancer. Some people are watching like, this guy's fucking crazy. Honey, why do you watch that son of a bitch? Because he's crazy. If you say so. Cancer. What's in that drink? Not enough. I fucking wish there was something in that drink. This fucking takes much more. If I don't get, I'm gonna give you a prediction. If I don't get to fucking Scorpio before an hour and a half, I'm gonna be drinking beer. I only have two. Actually, no, I'm not. I might be, depending on how long this takes. I only have a couple beers in the fridge. I was gonna save them for after the show, but they may get drank through the end of the reading. Then I'll go fucking listen to music and poof, pass the fuck out. All right, here we go. Cancer. What do we got for you? I need a third beer. I want a third beer so I could. But then again, I'm like, it's going to slow me down tomorrow. I'm not 25. I'm damn near 40. Like that third beer, it's a bad idea. But I'm like, no. When I get off the show, I'll go get one more. And it'll be just enough to cut the edge off. And then I'm like, I'm not going to get off on time. We'll see if I do, if I don't. You'll know I'm not getting off on time if I'm drinking with you guys. Because I'm like, why am I going to stay up and just feel shittier for longer intervals throughout the next day that I have, that I have things to get done? Hell no. All right, here we go. Knight of Swords. What's going on? Action, Miss Jackson. What do you got going on? So you have a very, very profound energy about you right now. When I say profound, I feel the energy for Cancer. Oh, stretch it out. Oh, so I feel the energy where Cancer is coming. I feel like you're coming around. Knight of Swords, the Hangman, the 7 of Cups, and the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. You have this I'm coming around energy. I feel like it took a long time for you to feel this way. I feel like you felt like you weren't moving. I feel like you felt like things weren't moving in a direction you liked or working out the way you were planning on. I also feel like you're trying to become more comfortable. Some of you have learned to be comfortable in your own skin or around yourself or just with close personal relationships. It could be like a sister or family member that comes around you and your cat. They may bring somebody with them. I feel like there's somebody that's running around in that picture. Maybe a little one. There's a horrible analogy, but there's a little rat in the picture that could be like a child that's running around the house. Shouldn't call your child a rat, but the kid's not a rat. I'm just saying there may be a little kid coming around too with them, something like that, or has been in the past. I do feel like you're coming out of feeling stuck or hung up with events of the past. I feel like you're letting that you're freeing your mind. Um, I feel like you've cleansed how you feel about stuff. You have this I feel clean about situations, endings, 8 of Cups, communication. Yeah, so there are celebrations that you may have walked towards and had to walk away from. I don't feel like you're letting that upset you right now. I don't feel like you're letting that upset you right now. I don't think you're letting that get the best of you, of your happiness. I feel like you're really more or less trying to choose what direction to head towards. What's the solid investment? I feel like you don't want to be stuck in worry or fear at all. I feel like you've went through enough thoughts and lessons in life right now, and you're not trying to let anything bog you down. You're like, nobody's fucking pulling me to one fucking knee energy. Cancer's like, nope, I ain't got emotional energy for it. I won't be emotionally attacked. I won't be manipulated. I'm not going to stress the fuck out energy. I'll cut that out free. And I've already learned how to enjoy my own time, my me time. You've had a lot of downtime is what it's telling me. You may have had a lot of downtime and reflecting time. You know, hopefully you did a lot of inner work while you did that, because I feel like you did. You will have to excuse me for a second. This doesn't usually happen, but it is happening right now. I have to use the bathroom, so I will be back. I'm going to go to the bathroom and I'll be back. If you want to talk to each other, talk to each other. I'll see you in a minute. Thank you guys for waiting. I am back. Okay. I am back. Thank you for waiting. For those of you who didn't mind waiting, I appreciate that. All right. Where are we at? Cancer signs. I was like, I'm going to be way too uncomfortable if I sit here. My stomach feel like, I'm like, no, I'm not going to go. I'll just go upstairs real quick. Here we go. Here we go. What do we got? Cancer. Straight to the point for Cancer. Okay. Goals and money for you. You have goals and money that you're focused on more than right now picking up. I feel like if you had the option to pick up towards a relationship you've already dealt with, you're probably not going to do that. Thank you for the super chat. Good night, KC. I don't feel like you're really. You may hear something. I get this. You may hear something from a past relationship. You may even hear about their struggles, or you may have heard about their struggles not too long ago. I feel like you've been trying to be very career focused, though. You have I need to stay strategic, or I need to figure out what's tried and true energy. I need to work towards that. I need to be able to turn that frown upside down. Whatever hasn't worked out, and whatever's felt like a spoiled victory. Some of you, it's a matter of just investing your time with the right people, or spending your time with the right people. Others of you, it's investing your time in the right kind of career. Some of you, it could be curriculum activities, whatever the fuck. I'm over that. Here we go. Ooh, itchy nose. Here we go. You have a strong, I want everything to feel fine energy. I just want everything to feel fine and normal energy. But I also want to make sure as I do it, I'm putting money in the bank energy. I feel like you have this energy of like, I want to have money in the bank so that like if something comes up, I don't have any worries or doubt. Because as far as people goes, I don't feel like you're stressing on people. I don't feel like the thought or feelings of people are what's weighing you down right now. I don't feel like you're allowing that in your energy. Not at all. Every time I get like an emotional card or a card, anytime that there's a mental issue that or could be, I feel like you're not like, I'm not going to say that you're not tolerating it. I think that you've accepted you're not going to let it throw you out of whack or out of balance. That's the energy I see for you. So you're aware if there's turbulent energy around you, standoffish energy, or energy that makes you feel like you have to hold it back with a fucking 6-foot sword, that you'll move the fuck away. You'll get on that fucking in that vehicle, you'll ride into the sun, you'll do whatever you got to do, but you won't stick around for that bullshit. That you'll see right through. You'll kind of whatever's wearing a mask to you will not be able to be hidden for long. You'd see right through the bullshit. Point blank, you'd see through the bullshit is what it's telling me. Some of you saw through the bullshit of a fire sign or three signs: a water sign, fire sign, or an earth sign. You saw it through their bullshit. It's either a fire sign, water sign. It's definitely a fire, earth, or water sign. But I feel like you've seen through somebody's shit. For sure, for the zodiac sign of Cancer. That's interesting to me. Let's keep going. Here we go. Show me something else for Cancer, please. Okay, so I asked a specific question. Whoever's BS you saw through, I asked, do you talk to the person? No. For this to make sense to you as you're reading, you don't speak to that person, and you found out that person was lying to you. It's as simple as that. some of you may go back to the thought or the feeling of, I do feel like somebody ran away with the football on you for a little while. Like somebody was lying to you or holding back a full truth from you until the truth got exposed. I do see that energy. I also feel like somebody might have, there's a Cancer sign, or you may have Cancer in your moon or rising. Just not, this ain't going to reflect everybody, but there's somebody out there where you may have been in a relationship you felt stuck in, or you knew was abusive and that you needed to get away from. Could have been all different terms or all different styles of abuse, by the way, whether it was mental, physical, emotional, whatever the fuck that was. I see that for somebody too. And it's less I see that direction than what I saw on the first thing I said. But that's what I see. Let's go to the next tarot for Cancer. Some of you I get this. I feel undervalued, or they didn't see the value I brought to the table. Energy for the zodiac sign of Cancer. What the fuck? You could be like very close to a Leo. I'm over this. I'm done reading this. Let's keep going. But that's what I'm picking up on. Here we go. All right. Let's see what else we can get. Straight to the point for Cancer. How you doing? You're welcome, Michelle. Hey, Jack. Hi, Celeste. Welcome in, Shara. This makes me feel like you have the energy of what to do with myself next. I get this energy with you. Why? You just may not. I almost feel like the Seven of Cups with the Eight of Wands reversed, like you're just kind of trying to figure out what direction to head in next, because that's the Eight of Cups. The Seven of Cups and the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is reversed. I feel like you're trying to figure out, like you're like, what do I do now? Kind of energy with Cancer. Why do I feel that way about you? I feel like you could be a woman and a man. I feel like women and men, whether you're recognizing whether you've identified how the universe works, you could be on your feminine energy, you could be on your masculine energy, you could be a male in your feminine, a woman in your masculine, vice versa. It doesn't fucking matter. But that's what I feel like the universe is doing to a bunch of Cancers right now. It's making them realize situations and trying to basically help them figure out that they need to choose an option, or what their best option is right now. Well, okay. Hopefully that makes sense to you, and hopefully this is on par with your thoughts. I feel like right now is a time where you have to put a lot of work and investing in, or creating something. I feel like some of you, it could feel scary, or it created it made you feel a little like unnerved at first. Not all of you, but some of you may have felt that fear factor, or felt like shit, things changed in the blink of fucking eye energy. Like they changed on a whim. I wasn't fucking prepared for this kind of energy. Some of you, this has happened several months ago, up even further than that. And you've already done okay, I'm going to exclude myself from that party energy, and I'm going to focus on getting my rest and things that make me happy. And I've already done that. Others of you are going through that right now. Jesus, this one's kind of making me like really do some homework. What the hell, Cancer? Here we go. All right, here we go. What do we got for Cancer? Focus on the happiness. I want you to focus on the happiness. And I want you to paint the illusion in your mind. I don't usually say that, but I want you to paint that I want you to go. It's almost like having an epiphany, but having the epiphany be like a premonition. I want you to focus your energy on that, Cancer. I want you to visualize seeing yourself doing something or having something. I'm not saying picture your ass on a motherfucking 46-foot yacht, fucking sitting there, fucking laughing with Elon Musk, looking at Jeff fucking Bezos, fucking flicking off Warren Buffett across the fucking ocean while he's on his yacht. Like, fuck you, Warren. I'm not saying any of that shit, but I'm not saying go way outside of your means with painting this, perceiving an outcome. I'm saying basically perceive something that could probably be justifiably really in your hands. I'm not saying, well, maybe you can be sitting next to Elon Musk flipping the bird to fucking Warren Buffett. I don't fucking know. He's probably going to moon your ass across the water. You're going to see this old, wrinkly, dimply ass. All right. But at the same time, what I'm telling you is I think you should really focus your efforts on things that are going to make you happy right now. And I feel like you want to put your effort towards knowing you this crossroads you're at is a healthy change for you. Sometimes the things that we have to put our work or the changes we go through, they freak us out or they happen so fucking rapidly. We don't know what to do with ourselves. I feel like at this point in your life, it's a good time to kind of pick up the pencil and start drawing the roadmap, but start believing very intently that the roadmap is at your is within your grasp. Something like that. And definitely while you're doing it, don't let anything intervene that's going to throw you off course. Whatever, make that decision. Make that decision not to cut out anything that'll throw you off course or anything that makes you feel like a negative connotation towards the situation or in general. Anything. So, the term "let bygones be bygones." Let it be like that. Or if there's something that happened that you felt like a lot of negative energy towards, basically know what you felt. Don't get stuck up on it and just get more fascinated or stuck in figuring out what that next best process is. That's your fucking gold message. If I could give you some gold in a pot, that's probably what I could give you. Here we go. Anything else for Cancer? Queen of Cups, Page of Swords, Knight of Swords. I get it. It's sticking with what I'm telling you. You've got to cut free. Don't rush into. If there was a communication barrier, or you had harsh words with somebody, or somebody treated you harshly, I feel like somebody was disrespected. I'm getting somebody was fucking disrespected, whether you were disrespected them or they disrespected you. It does feel like a little mutual, but you may have felt a little more like I was extremely disrespected and it was wrong. And this should have never happened energy. And I feel like Cancer's sitting in that fucking energy. Is it worth fighting with or being stuck on that past situation? The answer is no. You know what I mean? I don't need a tarot card to tell you no. I need you to have faith and hold on to the love and the separation of an outcome and love that you survived past it. Something like that is what Cancer, I feel like, has just went through. Somebody may have went through a hard bullshit energy, you know what I mean? Or something that they may have felt like could happen at any moment, but didn't really expect it to happen to the extent it did. Some shit like that's run its course. And I feel like you can't really, you might have felt like you had to cut yourself. It's funny. This card was in my tarot deck. It isn't a card I usually read, but you may have had to feel like you need to let it go. Like he's letting go of the birds, become free from all that bullshit and not, don't let others' opinions or their opinions or actions control the narrative of your life. And I feel like you're aware of that today. This is probably a very personal reading more than every Cancer sign reading. I just see you had to leave or somebody had to walk away. There was no more growth here. And and it did sting a little bit. It did fucking sting. This ending did hurt. It did fucking hurt, but focus on those victories. And don't worry about what happened, the lies, the deceptions. Focus on what you can conquer, your own stability, your own actions, and put that fucking hard work in, and you can achieve it. It just might take a little bit of more effort than you thought, or you might have to really figure out, where am I heading? You may have to really use that, your intellectual mindset, your imagination, probably your experience and your wisdom all together to get to whatever you need to find or figure out today or tomorrow or in the weeks ahead. Something like that for Cancer. Let's see. What else do we have for you? Whew, wow. Let's keep rolling. Anything else for Cancer? Anything else for Cancer? I'm not going to make it to the store, and that's okay. 2 beers is enough. I don't want the third one. If I do that, I feel like shit tomorrow. I'm drinking here 30 minutes. At least one of them. Here we go. Because I don't feel like drinking. I could drink water. I got water upstairs. Probably take that after. But I won't be here for that. All right, here we go. Show me something for Cancer. Straight to the point. What's the message for Cancer? Show me a different message if possible. I don't want to pull that same energy. 3 of Cups. I feel like you're going to have to, I feel like you're going to end up engaging with new social people. So you're going to be I feel like you're going to become, you're going to have a social awareness that so there's 2 messages here. You're going to either have a social awareness that so you're either aware you need to become more proactive with the social like occurrences in your life right now, or that's for some, and I feel like that's for the person who hasn't been too much of a busybody or had to get busy immediately. I feel like I got a different story for you in a second. For the person that's been at home, I feel like this is what you need, is to become more proactive, of being more academically active in social environments with people. For the person who's had everything thrown at them all at once and had like a lot of extreme changes overnight, I feel like you're going to encounter these new experiences. So I feel like one portion of Cancer out there has to start re-engaging with people, while a different part of Cancer out there, people that have like had a lot of shit thrown at them, like basically like trying to fucking run from a fire in a house and jump out the 2nd floor window kind of energy. I feel like that person is going to start meeting engaging with brand new people, whatever this is about. This is what I'm picking up. Here we go. Let's keep going. What do we got for Cancer? If you are they coming out of that, no or yes? I'm going to say yes, but I don't know what the tarot's going to say. Let's see what the tarot says. Not right away. The tarot tells me no, but I'm going to say I feel like you are. So I feel like some of you are coming out of that energy of worrying about that exchange with people. But I get this. I'm coming out of the energy, but I miss it energy. And that's probably with the person that needs to re-engage with people. Now, the person that, okay, I see this. Now, the person that, if you are the person where shit hit the fan and the reading made sense to you a minute ago in the gold cards, I feel like you've learned that I need this. The best peace of mind is to walk away from this situation, and I have to be patient with it. I feel like you need to be patient. I also feel like if the person tried to apologize, I'm just going to tell you, if the person you dealt with tried to apologize, or you did, it might have been more on the surface than all the way through. I'm sorry. I just feel like it's not completely 100% genuine. Like, you could have patched things up with the person or said your sorries, they said theirs, but it's still too hot. The fire of it's still kind of burning. So I would just let it, let it simmer kind of energy. Anyways, let's keep going. I feel like this is a really hard reading to follow, and I apologize that in advance for the zodiac sign of Cancer. Here we go. Hopefully I'm wrong, but here we go. It's just not worth dealing with situations that are going to upset you right now. That's boldly what this tells me. That 3 of Wands, that 5 of Wands in reverse, and then the 7 of Swords is in reverse. That's no, fuck, no, no, fuck, 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 no kind of energy. The past has been the past. Don't let the door slap you on the ass on the way out kind of energy. No, don't be having any anxiety, regrets, or sorrows about it. You may still feel emotionally attached, or made you feel a little bit vulnerable, or a little I feel like you got mistreated, or you felt mistreated or disrespected. That's the energy I'm picking up on Cancer. And I feel like you felt like there were a lot of lies said about you after the fact, and might have been even behind your back. Something fucked up was going on, and it did have somebody hurt. It had somebody hurt, and I feel like you might have went through that hurt enough to where you potentially you're probably mature enough to get over it and have a conversation. I just feel like let it, you know, let the campfire burn out a little more. Something like that needs to be done. Maybe it's already been done and I'm reading your past tense energy. Everybody goes through things at different times. Here we go. Like complete past tense. Maybe you've already made up, made kisses, said goodbyes, or reconnected. Although I feel like if you reconnected, it wouldn't last long before shit hits the fan again. I feel like it's too early. All right. It doesn't mean you can't apologize. I just don't feel like the connection's all that rock strong, like what it could have been years ago. Anyways, here we go. I feel like money's been an issue for somebody. And honestly, it could be you. Could have been the Cancer. It was like, who's it going to be? It's upright. So, because I addressed it with this could be you. But then I'm like, it's got to be upright the next card because this should be the other person. So you might have dealt with somebody that felt like you weren't chipping in enough, or you might have felt like you didn't have enough to spend. It does feel like you. It feels like somebody either felt like you weren't giving enough or you weren't there enough. There's so many things I'm feeling off of these cards. It's weird. I feel like you went through a lot of shit, and I really feel for you. So I just left and I went to the bathroom. I came back. Before I went to the bathroom, I started doing Cancer. My stomach was hurting. I came back. I sat down. My stomach still hurts, but I also have this pain, not in my heart over here, but over here in the right side of my chest. I've got a lot of internal pain. So I feel like you've went through a lot of horse shit. I feel like I just feel like a strong attack on your energy. And I feel like it wasn't something that was 100% your fault. I don't feel like it was 100% your fault, but I feel like you got like 110% blame. And I feel like it made you feel real awful inside. And you shouldn't feel that way, or made you feel like you lost a little bit of something when you shouldn't have felt that to begin with. I have this ouch pain inside of me, and it's only been since I've been reading you. I want to get over your reading because I don't like the way it's making me feel. Here we go. The good news is it does look like a lot of you have dealt with it, but I don't like feeling it. You're going to come towards, so some of you are going to come towards a cross. I get this crossroads with you guys. You're going to come towards a crossroads where you're going to have to figure out what you put your time and effort into, what you move towards that creates balance. That kind of gets you. I get this. What's going to help me get established energy or give me security? You have the strong. I need better security, and I need that fucking action to start full steam ahead now. I need that security yesterday, and I'm not going to say you don't. And I'm not going to say you definitely do. If you're a rich Cancer sign, I'm not fucking reading your energy right. Go drive a yacht. Go flick off Warren Buffett. Go fucking moon fucking Mark Zuckerberg that's on the other side of the fucking ocean. You know, give him a fucking, quick picture your ass. And if you're got a real nice ass, flip him the bird. Do something. Give him one of these for me. All right. No, I don't hate these guys, by the way. It's just trying to make it funny. But anywho. If you're fucking a wealthy Cancer sign, I am. Why the fuck are you reading me? I'm watching me. Because I am not reading your fucking energy tonight. Not at all. The Hierophant. You may be going through a situation where you're letting go of the past, but you're also learning or becoming aware of where you are today and what you have to do today that leads into tomorrow. I also feel like there's a proposal that could come your way, a fulfillment that you're not even expecting, a victory that's coming around the corner that you don't even see yet, that you're unaware of, that it's gonna show up when it shows up. It's funny because this may happen when you may not feel at your best, or when you're putting a lot of work and effort into balancing things out in your life, Cancer. This is what I see for the zodiac sign of Cancer. Thank you for the Cancer. Excuse me. Thank you for the Cancer. Thank you for the $20. Rhonda. I read her Cancer underneath the $20. Perfect reading for Cancer. Thank you, Rhonda. Thank you all for being here. And I want to say thank you to everybody who actually watches this channel and is willing to wait for me to come back out. I did not intentionally mean to take almost 2 fucking weeks to come out, but it happened. I know my life got real busy, a little frustrating at times, but stayed busy. Too fucking busy to where I was like, when am I going to have my own time? Did I get a little bit of me time? Absolutely. Finally. But was it enough? No. A fucking day is not enough, but still. I got it. I got a little bit of it. All right. Leo. I'm going to smoke for you, bitch. Leo. When I say that, I kind of dress the bitch at me because I am the Leo and I don't mind. I'm not worried about people where they're like self-negative talk and do this and do that. It's like, no, you just got to have it depends on your alignments, the way you're aligned, the way you came in. You know, you're either going to be very spiritual, very honest spiritually, know what you're doing and very well at it, or you're going to play the fiddle. You're just going to be a great entertainer at something. People are going to like that. It depends on the way you're marked in life for the outcome or for the reality. For the reality to have depth, it's about the reason you were here. Like, we all have a purpose that I feel we're supposed to meet at some point in life, or try to get to. A lot of the effort is getting to that purpose or figuring out we have that purpose. There may be more than one purpose that we have to get to. Some people may be lucky enough to reach all those purposes, where some may just get to one or may get close to that one, but never ever get that purpose. Maybe on the direction, but something happens unexpectedly. Something of the sort like that. We're going to do Leo, though. Here we go. Leo. Sometimes I just want to cringe when I get to Leo. Sometimes it's like, I just want to cringe, but it's not because of you guys. It's because it's like, it's my side. Shit. In other words, like, it's your turn, bitch. Like, kind of energy towards me. I'm like, oh no, here we go. Let's go. What do we got for Leo? Straight to the point for Leo. You get 3. Well, that was quick. I already understand this message. 2 cards out, I can kind of see. I feel like you got to really stand your ground right now, Leo. I feel like you really need to stand on principle. You may need to stand on principle. And some of you, it's definitely with surroundings of people. Some of you could be with authority. You may have to stand your ground on principle around authority. Ooh, good luck. This may come up. What else is here? If it hasn't come up, it just may. Are you the type of Leo that would do it? Are you the type that wouldn't do it? In the comment section after the video, if you watch Leo, I would like you to say, yes, I would do it in a comment. If you are the type that would engage, that would have the tenacity to be like, what's right is right. Fight for what's right. Or if you'd be like, no, I wouldn't say shit. Just right. No, I wouldn't say anything. All right. Or you can say it in the video while we're live, however you want to say it. Because I feel like that might happen. What else is here for Leo? Must have had some importance. My cigarette was like, we can't have smoke in his eyes. They got to hear this clearly. Not that smoke in my eyes is going to mess up my vocals, but it's about, I just said social shit. So 3 of Cups and Ace of Pentacles. It's a career bullshit deal. You may either need to strategize your next goals towards career, achievements towards career, You're gonna come towards some kind of thing where you gotta something's got to become identified. I have this. It needs to be identified or addressed energy, and it is around money. It's around money. Whether you need to address change in careers, or some of you maybe it's just adapting better to the career. It doesn't feel like the adapting. It feels like either changing careers or expressing something and moving in a direction after the fact. But let's keep going. Show me something for Leo. What do we got for Leo? I already said you need to stand your ground. Don't put any raw or crazy left hook energy into this shit. Just say what needs to be said and stand your fucking ground and let it be what it is. There may be a little bit of combativeness. I get there could be some people trying to, don't let anybody gaslight your ass, because I feel like that's the direction it's trying to head in. I feel like you need to avoid that or outplay it. Somebody tries to gaslight you, try to explain in layman's terms what they're doing. Be polite about it, in other words, because you may have to come to this. Anyways, let's keep going. And you may have to trust the outcome. What's going on with this card, though? We'll go to the bottom to answer it. Some of you, this just makes me feel like some of you, no matter what you do, it's not gonna help. You may be in a situation that it does feel like it surrounds authority or work environment that's unhealthy, that you're aware of, that you just need to get the fuck out of Dodge with. You need to move on. I'm so over this. Holy shit. You need to move the fuck away. Look at this. Get the fuck out. Run. Go. Cut that shit out of your life. See you later. Fuck that. Is it making you emotionally happy? Do you value it? Does it value you? These are the questions, my dear Leos, that I want you to ask yourself. I want you to sit and think about this, maybe put on some music, whatever the fuck you like. I don't know, fucking Celine Dion, fucking J-Lo. Who the fuck sings out there? Who's that white girl that everybody likes? Taylor Swift. Fucking Little Wayne, Little John, Eminem, whoever the fuck you listen to, Garth Brooks. There's a new artist out there that's a country singer, Jelly Roll. Maybe somebody like that. Get in your fucking element with yourself for a little while. And I just feel like something's coming to surface. And I feel like you're coming to a point where you're recognizing I got to do something's got to shift. Something's got to change. And I feel like you've been sitting with this for a little while. I don't feel for a lot of you, it doesn't give me the energy of it's the company that you keep that needs to change. I get the way things are structured doesn't give you that Leo charisma, that Leo perspective or persona that you want to carry. I feel like it feels more of like a weight or a burden that you need to release. Whatever the fuck. Here we go. The answer is right now you may be holding on. You may have been holding on and not moving on. But that's not forever. The answer is that's not forever. I feel like it's come to the conclusion that it's just too fucking much. And I feel like you're like, I'm ready for balance. I'm ready to be emotionally accept the changes or manifest these bold changes. The Hierophant. I've learned that there's other things I could go towards. So you may have been feeling, some of you Leos, it's so in my face. I feel like some of you Leos feel like you've been at a dead end. How many Leos are watching right now where it feels like it's been the same bullshit every fucking day of your life? Every fucking day, in and out. Like I do the same shit week by week, month by month, and it's time for something new. Because that's the energy that's on my table. Okay? Holy shit. Here we go. Manifest this great new beginning. I think this is a great time for you to start. Manifest it, and I'm going to say something I feel that needs to be addressed or heard. More so, not so much just addressed, but heard. Hold on to that. I want you to hold on to that manifestation. I want you to believe in it. I want you to accept the endings. I want you to cut free of the bullshit. Because if it's not bringing in passion or happiness, then it's not for the Leo. Cut away from that shit. Don't play with something. Don't, you know what I'm saying? Why would a fire sign want to stick themselves in the fire? Eventually, someone's going to get burned or release themselves from the toxic environment. And I feel like you're figuring this out. Some of you, it's a matter of, well, I don't have anybody around me that's toxic, so it can't be my social environment. But my career feels toxic, or my career doesn't make me happy, or it's the same bullshit, and I don't make enough to be happy with making that my ends meet to the extent that I want to be. So maybe that's what it is. But here we go. Some of you, it's I hope it's not health, because that is a health card for me. For some of you, no, it's more financial shit. It's more of knowing that things in the financial abundant area need shifting. They need shifting. I feel like you've been trying to walk that walk towards it. Maybe wishing and hoping to see changes. I do see you've been trying not to have anxiety or fear. You might have been recognizing, some of you may have recognized you need to spend more time with loved ones, or show more appreciation towards the little things in life that matter. How many of you have been going through that, Leo? Because I've been going through that. That fucking part definitely resonates with me. Have you discovered that? The two of wands. Has Leo discovered that? That's what I'm going to leave you with those. All right, we'll go to the other tarot deck. Wow. Okay, let's go to the other tarot deck. What do we got for you, Leo? All of them. Show me something good, if you can. Something important. What do you got for Leo? I just get this time feels like it's passing you by, and you don't like standing still towards it. I feel like some of you became confident and comfortable with knowing you could do things on your own, but you also want more. I have this, you're kind of mimicking Aries in a different manner, energy. Aries was a little different than this, but this is similar but different. Same, but different, okay? I think it's time for you to go towards the things that are important. I think it's time for you to kind of not focus on the things that throw you out of whack or make you feel anything that pulls you down or stresses you out or makes you feel like it tastes like shit, it acts like shit, it walks like shit, it smells like shit, it must be shit. I think it's time to let that go. I think it's time not to put any more work towards it or to start focusing on what to work towards, Leo. Cut out all the rest of the bullshit right now and put that motherfucking work in, all right? Take that fucking action. I'm telling you, it might be a little bit hard for you to believe that this is going to work out in your favor, but let me tell you something. The world is your oyster, and you have to put that fucking effort in to achieve this shit. If you do nothing, you'll stay with that one coin and chasing that treasure chest forever. Okay. I feel like you're going through a learning experience right now. I feel like you're trying to find like the betterment of what's going to work or what's for me in my life right now. Some of you may have, how many, maybe you haven't, but maybe you will. Maybe you have, and it's going to be like, holy shit, how does he know that? Whatever the story is. I'm not trying to be like super impressed or have my ego super inflated. I don't give a fuck about all that shit. I'm not one of those Leos. Let me just tell you something. I feel like you've come to the seeing of where it's like, am I really going to be doing what I'm doing now until I can't do it anymore? Or do I want to be doing something else? And I think a lot of you are playing with that or will be. I feel like you already are, but that's what I'm going to leave that as. Here we go. Anything else for Leo? So what it's telling me is anything that is emotional or mental drag down right now on you, anything that disturbs you, Leo, let it go. Anything that could upset you, I don't feel like you're supposed to play with this right now. I feel like you're supposed to move away from it. I don't feel like you're supposed to lust or feel dragged or hangman. Do not get stuck in suspense or situations that are undeserving of your time. Your time is valuable, and it's the little things in life that matter. We can achieve big things in life too, but at the same time, I feel like you can't be pulled by the things that don't let things get in your way, and enjoy more of the comfort and peace, the serenity of your own time, your family time, um, more so than anything than dealing with an energy that doesn't trust you, doesn't understand you, isn't helping you. Because I feel like you're surrounded with energy that isn't getting you to move across that bridge. I feel like that energy needs to be let go of, cut free of. I'm so fucking over it. Cut free of. Is it filling the cup, or is the cup upside fucking down? I'm pretty sure that's upside fucking down, spilling all over your crotch. All right. Take care of thyself before anything else. If the past is something that's bothering you, let it out of your mind. Let it be the last thought, that the first and last thought of the day kind of energy, or don't think about it at all. And put the work and creativity solely in your hands. Now, if you're waking up wondering about why shit's gone haywire in a love situation, there's other opportunities out there. I'm telling you, there are other opportunities out there. Don't focus on the things that haven't worked. Focus on the things that you can make work, Leo. The celebrations that can come towards you, and trust in the process. And this is your reading, Leo. Okay. Jesus Christ. I love you. I don't like saying his name out loud because I feel like he thinks I'm talking bad. I'm like, I'm sorry. I like apologize every time immediately when I say Jesus. I'm like, hi. I'm just saying hello. Like, I do it all the time. If anybody ever saw me do that, they'd be like, why is that guy talking to himself? I'm talking to Jesus, you asshole. Like, all right, Virgo. Here we go. Whew. Ooh. Virgo is probably, this is definitely with a family situation. I get fam. I feel like a fucking puppy in heat. Puppies don't have heat. Pregnant mamas do. Mama puppies. But still, this smells and feels like family. I feel like there are some Virgos that they had to discover that they wanted to tolerate or be patient with a family situation. I do feel like it's that you've already. I feel like this is all voided out, scratched it out, scratch ticket that you lost on. And it's already been played. Like it's already been done. Kind of energy. Let's keep going. What else is here? It definitely feels like a family thing, though. Here we go. I feel like the answer for you today and going forward tomorrow and into the weekend is looking at the victories ahead. Going after the things that are going to make sense for you right now. Not the speed bumps that you dealt with. Not at all. Here we go. Oh, some of you may have to deal with those speed bumps. This landed on the speed bump cards. Holy shit. You may, or you've been looking at the speed bumps or letting them kind of feel them kind of energy. I don't feel like that's if that's been going on, I feel like it isn't really worth the time or the effort right now. I'm just going to be like 100 with you on this. No. Nope. This is your focus. Today, tomorrow, the next day in and day out, and work towards it. Build that shit. That's your focus. I need you to stay strategically planning and extremely goal-oriented and walk away from anything that tries to fucking piss you off. Stay on that. And if you stay on that, you have a lot of bright success coming towards you. I also get like if you had issues with finances, it's not for long or was for a while and it's going to shift. If you're a Virgo, if finances were a problem about 6 months or a year ago, it's starting to change or it's already starting to change. It hasn't changed as drastic as you'd like, but it's moving uphill, which is good. Good for you. I like giving good messages. Here we go. Why? Holy fuck. I did not know, but look at Queen of Pentacles. So you're going to really start to figure out what's going to work and how to make it work. Some of you may start figuring out how to make money work for you, which is good. That just means you could figure out something where money works around the clock for you, or money comes in monthly to help you. Maybe it's an Airbnb, something like that. What the fuck? I don't know, but I'm getting like you have other ways to make money outside of something you do. Here we go. If you don't now, maybe the goal is to work towards doing something like that. I'm not going to give them to you. I'm going to keep shuffling. Okay. It wanted to come out that bad. King of Wands. The two. Oh, this wanted to come out and this wanted to come out. They're right in front of. That's what was there. You're getting them. Holy shit. All right. And this one hopped up. Focus on the things you're creatively passionate about and want to see go. Like anything that you, if you set a plan in mind, take action with it. If the first plan fails, try the next plan. So I feel like you need to have more than one plan. And I feel like one of the plans is going to set you up, and I feel like you're going to be like, wow, I really didn't expect, I'm used to it falling apart. I didn't know if it was going to manifest. I feel like you get surprised with a blessing. That blessing looks really good. That blessing looks like this. By the way, these two cards of you growing and being passionate towards it can build that above it. All right. I'm over it. And don't stress about it. Just reap the benefits. You have a lot of money energy, a lot of success energy. You have a lot of successes. So maybe you've went through enough hardships in life where now you're going to be blessed. You ever heard the term blessing in disguise? I feel like that's what's happening with you on a money matter. And I feel like some of you, it took a little bit longer, or it took a lot of effort, or you're expanding how to make more money. You might have already made some hustle money. Now you're going to make more hustle money. At least it's not hush hush money, right? All right, let's move to the other cards for you. All right. That wasn't the longest, so I'll give you a little bit more in depth to the other side. All right. Here we go. Virgo. Let's hear from Virgo. What are the messages for you? Uh-oh. Here we go. Let's see what happens. Ooh. I'm not sure what it's saying yet. I'm so curious, though. No. All right. Hell to the no. Super fucking no. No. But this is going to be up to you. You're going to be the authority or the boss in this situation. And yes, I'm about to talk to you about a love situation real fucking quick. I'm going to tell you, no, the fuck you don't. Sit your ass down, and not you, the other person. I want to you might get some communication or have somebody I feel like somebody's trying to play you as a fool. I feel like some of you Virgos might have the opportunity for somebody to come towards you that you've already dealt with. And whoever does this, I feel like you need to make the decision. Is it worth me dealing with them, tolerating them, going back to them, working with them? The judgment, make the decision. Do I feel like there's a great, powerful change or emotional love into it? Commitment that is true? Absolutely not. No. And you just showed up in reverse saying no. All right. No. All right. I'm done. Build with it? No. Will it be solid foundation? No. Should it stay behind you? Yes. Will that lead you to happiness? Hell yeah. Should you be gratefully aware of it? Abso-fucking-lutely. Let that person drink with somebody else or play with somebody else's emotion. Stay the fuck away from it. Stay out of it. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. I feel like there's somebody that if they tried to persuade you or manipulate you into believing that they've changed, they have not fucking changed. That is all. I did say I was going to make this longer, but if it comes out more about this person, I'll tell you a little bit, but I'm going to leave it there. If I can't get any other energy out of this, out of you right now, then that's a wrap. I did want to make yours longer, but I don't want to read more about that. I've said what I've said, and I need to move on. And you need to make up your mind if it comes towards you, what's in your best interest. I can only tell you what might happen. I can't tell you. Well, I could tell you if I had you on legit. If I had you on the phone, I could legit jump into your energy hard enough. If I wanted to, and you were open enough, and don't think I haven't done this because I've done this in plenty of private readings. Just sitting on the phone, no fucking cards, just listen to your voice, and I already know what you're going to do. But that's not here nor there. So without me, you need to figure out for you what's best. Don't let somebody get the best of you, or somebody that treated you like shit come back, and don't let somebody come towards you in like a sheep in wolf's clothing. Fuck that. Fuck that sheep. Fuck that wolf in that butt with a fucking pitchfork. Like, no. All right. That's what I got. Let's move on. Anything else for Virgo? Don't stab nobody in the ass with a pitchfork. I'll get my ass in trouble. Fuck that shit. All right. Here we go. I just feel like somebody wants to come back toward you. This is a woman message. Maybe a man's gonna need to hear this, but fuck that. This is for a lady. I feel like there's a man that wants to come back towards you. I don't feel like this is a very honored way of. I feel like they'll try, or they give me this poor me factor. I don't like this. They give me this poor me energy. You know what I mean? Like, ever since we fell apart, the world's been so hard. Things have stopped. It feels like the world is moving. I miss you. Let me buy her some flowers. Maybe I can suck her ass in that way. I need to develop, or I need to get her imagination to believe that I've changed and that I love her. I don't feel like that is going to be, I don't feel like it would last very long. If anything, I don't feel like you would be happy. And I feel like it's because things were played. I feel like things weren't shared fairly on a spiritual level, or on just, I'm going to be honest with you, on an honest level with communication completely. I feel like the communication was really bad, was really toxic. I have like the toxic communication and hurt feelings. Feel hurt feelings in a situation. Some of you, it was around a money situation. Other of you, it didn't have anything to do with money. The moon and the sun. And some of you are aware that the ending, once it happened, that you were going to have to let it go and start over. And I feel like your best bet is the new cup, not the person who was fucking lying to you or being emotionally manipulative. I don't feel like you're supposed to look back at this person. I feel like you've learned how to become stronger, a stronger person, how to put that knife to that sword to someone's neck and say, yo, back up. You know what? I need to put the work and effort into things and not let things keep me stuck or stagnant, or be stuck on the past, or look at the past. I don't feel like you're supposed to be looking backwards right now, Virgo, at all. I think when it comes to love, you're supposed to be looking ahead towards victories. This is your message. If you look backwards, this is what you get. And I'm done. I don't want to see you like, why did I do this? What the fuck was I thinking? I should have learned. Not today. I wasn't ready. I don't want to see that shit. I want to see your ass like this. I want to see you being like, damn, I love every minute of this. Man, this is the best engagement I've ever made. Not the, why the fuck did I do this? I thought this was true love. I thought that was my soulmate. I don't want to see it. I don't want to hear it, because I feel like they're going to feed you a line of credit. That's bullshit. I'm telling you. And I feel like you need to put the work and effort towards goals right now. You need to stay goal-oriented and wait for that next great love to start. Stay goal-oriented. Just because love ain't here, it ain't the end of the world. It just means the light isn't lit for you yet, but it will be. or there's a good chance you'll have that opportunity. But right now it's about your goals. It ain't about, look it one more time, love. It ain't about love. I'm done. I'm over it. I don't feel like that's the investment. I feel like that door is shut. You're at a stop sign. The fucking light's red. It's not yellow. It's not green. It's red for a little while. Nothing wrong with that. When it's ready to move, or you are, it'll happen. That's what I've got for Virgo. God damn. Virgo, your shit. Don't be that too nice, Virgo. Don't be that too nice or naive, Virgo. That's all I'm going to say. Okay, I forgive you. Fuck that. I don't forgive you, and fuck your feelings, because that's how I felt when you fucked my feelings over or threw them in the goddamn trash can or the toilet. You need to be, let that fiery Leo, I don't care if Leo doesn't exist in your astrology chart. I don't care. Be that fucking Leo, or be that voice that just give yourself that external and internal strength, power, resistance to falling in a rut again, or trusting somebody, or letting somebody take advantage of you. Because I feel like you came to a point where you did a lot, it was undermined, or this person was never really some of you, this person was never part of your life. They wanted in, but their life's all fucked up. They weren't right for you. Their things weren't ready to change. That could be like a mom and dad problem, whatever the fuck that is. Others of you, it's a relationship problem, and it feels like the majority of you, it was a relationship problem. And I feel like you need to wait for the next best option, not the past option. I feel like you just be on borrowed time with that shit, waiting for the shit to explode. I'm done. Put a fork in me. Wow. Okay. A Libra. Here we go, Libra. Libra. Let's see what happens for you. Straight to the point for Libra. Straight to the point for Libra. I'm so tempted to get the deck up there. I might do it. I might fucking grab that deck up there. That deck says some fucked up shit. I might grab that deck just to fuck with Libra, just to see what you get. I'm sorry. I want to know what you're gonna get. I haven't touched that deck in like years. Just to be funny at the end, I might grab that for Libra. We'll see. I don't know. If you get a real fucked up message, I ain't doing it. I'll feel guilty and I won't do it. If it's like, fuck you and fuck your feelings, then I'm not getting that. Oh my God. Here we go. Better not be that way. Let's go. Two of Cups reversed. Page of Pentacles. So there's a relationship either that you've outgrown or it's outgrown you. Some of you outgrew it. I feel like, I don't like doing this. I don't like separating you all, but I'm going to separate you all because I feel the need to do so. So if you're a woman, there's a relationship you might have outgrown. If you're a man, it outgrew you. Oopsie. I'm sorry. You can hate me now. You can hate me later. Fuck if I care. Let me tell you something. There's somebody outgrown some bullshit. And I'm feeling like the women outgrew the situation of a love equation they were invested in. And I feel like a man wanted to, I just get this, the battles, somebody let it go. And it feels like the lady let it go on the other side. Oh, and look we got the Empress in reverse. Somebody doesn't want to stress about it. Does somebody not want to be emotionally stressed about a situation, Libra? I feel like Libra's learning that if it's not going to fight for me in love, why would I fight for it? I feel like that's your energy. Let's see what this is. In love. How about that shit? I'm not surprised. Here we go. Make the decision to focus on happiness. And I feel like this is the crossroads you're both at, the woman and the man. So while the man might be getting the shitty end of the stick up here, you're both getting the same narrative or end game. The end result. I feel like this is what you're supposed to work with. I also feel like somebody missed the boat. This makes me feel like a dude may have wanted to make, I'm so over this reading already. A man may have wanted to come back towards your ass. Not all of you it's going to make sense to, but some of you it's going to make some fucking sense. May have wanted to come back towards you. I feel like you were like, no, You might have been an air sign, just like him. Might have been a fire sign, might have been an earth sign, whatever the fuck sign you are. I feel like, what did you do? I said goodbye. See you later. Sayonara. Have a good one. Kind of energy. See you later. 3 of Swords and the Ace of Swords. You weren't letting somebody fuck with your heart. My achy, breaky heart. You're like, no, fuck the fuck. No, you won't. No, you didn't, bitch. Kind of energy. Like, I'm not putting up with your stupid bullshit. Good for you. I feel like the tables have turned. Shit's been balanced out because you said, why the fuck am I going to put up with this or let it bother me? I like that. I like integrity like that. To me, that's like, damn, that's a fucking attractive piece of fucking work right there because you're putting the work in towards yourself. I like shit like that. Here we go. 5 of Cups, 4 of Pentacles, and the Death card. So whoever this is for, the Libra person that got kind of the boot, they're focused on career. They're also trying to accept the challenges and commit to the changes. They want to feel like they can make. I feel like they still feel attached to you. I just get somebody feels attached to you, but they're starting to slowly learn they can't get you back. They can't keep you. I do feel like I'm reading. This is the first zodiac sign where I feel like I'm getting more of a male's perspective reading than female. I'm getting some female, but if I feel like I'm getting more of the guy reading, and I can feel the energy between the two. Like it's just strange. Anywho, here we go. He'll get over it. He'll get over it. He'll get over the situation. I'm done. The world. He'll move on, but he'll get over it. He's still working towards getting over it, but he'll get over it. Oh, and he's probably a fucking Libra, like I've been saying. Anyways, here we go. And I shit you not, that's a fucking man with like some girly ass hair. If you look at that image, that looks like, I don't know if it'll focus. Looks like a dude with some fucking like with a pink perm. Oh, why do I gotta keep flipping them? It's getting aggravating already. What is he holding back on? Somebody has the energy of a Libra male in their energy. So if you're a Libra woman and you dealt with a Libra male or a Gemini or an Aquarius, or they have Libra in their moon or their rising, whatever, if it's not their sun sign, it might be their moon or their rising, whatever, whether you know that or not, that's not super important to me. The message that's important is they're still feeling, I feel like they're learning that they lost a battle, but they're still wanting to believe that the battle isn't over. They don't want to believe they've lost. They don't want to believe that they're not it. You have somebody that wants back in, but I don't feel like they want to. I'm not. Somebody's holding on to you. Somebody's holding on to a past energy of you. Some of you, the reading could be reversed for a female. It could be completely upside down. It could be you're not holding any regrets or hard feelings or sorrow towards the situation that was treated you. That was basically. That treated you like it shouldn't have. That treated you unfairly. I do want to say, was the 3 of Swords out here? I'm getting 3. Yep, I'm getting this kind of energy. If this is how the fuck you were treated, it doesn't bother you anymore for the female. And this feels like that happened a while ago. Okay, let's keep going. 4 of Swords and the King of Swords. You may be very strong with your thoughts and your communication for any Libra that watches this video. You may have also felt stuck. I'm going to say with business, but let's see what comes out. Maybe with a stuck, could have been with a purchase or with buying something new or making your mind up on what to buy new, whether it's a car, a home, something new, replacing something old for something new, a washer and dryer, I don't know, a fucking microwave, a refrigerator, whatever the fuck it is. It might not have been stuck for that long if it was a smaller purchase. 7 of Wands and 6 of Swords. Why? Somebody wants to talk. This is what this reading's telling me, whether it's you or another person. And this ain't going to be everybody's. You're going to have to take what makes sense out of this one. Parts will probably make sense to some. Some might get almost the whole fucking reading. But let me just tell you, like, 7 of Wands and the 6 of Swords, I feel like somebody wants that communication. Look at this page. The page. The page is about speaking. King of Pentacles. Not stressing about finances or knowing what they're going to do. Aware of what? this doesn't have to be, I don't feel a hate. So if this makes sense to you and you're a Libra woman or male and you're not dealing with the ex and they did try to come back, I don't feel like, I feel like you may not like being around that Libra. Excuse me, they don't have to be the Libra. Like they could be though, because I do feel like I'm getting so much cross. It's crossing over a little too much into the ex. So I'm supposed to be reading you, but I feel like I'm either picking up your ex or this is what you went through energy. I just feel both of you. Too much of you are like scattered on the table. It's the tarot is kind of annoying me right now. The Sun, the Temperance, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Moon. I do feel like somebody's just feeling like they could be optimistic or believe that things can change. Hence, I'm gonna say like the little fucking boy on the Sun card. It does feel like it's a dude waiting for things to change or go in their favor. The awareness of it happening. I'm gonna tell you, no, the fuck it won't. I feel like things move on. I feel like in their imagination, they want to believe they can manifest an outcome. I don't feel like the other person's attached to them anymore. I feel like the other person's still upset with them or trying to get over being upset with them, whatever this is about. I don't see any emotional attachment to this relationship. Not at all. I feel like the time that was invested and it was there yesterday, and it's gone tomorrow kind of energy. And I feel like they're not really trusting that they need to start over or giving themselves peace of mind. I feel sorry for a guy because I feel like a guy screwed up or lost a situation whether it was with a lover, with a family, wants to fix it, but doesn't want to fix anything about themselves. And I feel like inevitably it doesn't fix anything. You just end up doing it again just for it to fall apart again, just for that person to hate you more. And I hate to say shit like that. Anywho, that's what I see for Libra. I don't know how much of that one hit a home run because that was like really hard to explain to you guys because I felt like I was getting Libra's energy, the X's, cross watches, and asses energy and all that shit. That was like, what the fuck? Let's see what these cards have to say. I'm going to grab them anyway. I got up for you, just especially for you, Libra. Get out. All right, let's see what we got. I just want to see what you get. I have no idea what it's going to say. Wait a minute. Okay, I have to give it to you. Because they match. And I looked over here. If you were watching, I looked over here. I almost put it down thinking it wasn't a card that had something to say, but it was. I split the deck in half and you got matching cards. You ready? No matter what you've been through, Libra, whether you're the guy that had a hard time or the female that had a hard time in that relationship, I want you to remember something about yourself, okay? I want you to remember these two cards. You're the shit, all right? Then I want you to remember not to forget that. Don't forget it, okay? But let's see what else you get. Show me what Libra dealt with. Let's see what happens. Oh, shit. What did Libra deal with? Can you tell us? Can you explain a little bit? I need you really to help that hand right now. Let's see what you get. Up. There's too many. It's too many. I can't do it. We got to fix that. We're going to shuffle again. If it's meant to fall, it will. But there's way too many. I'm not doing like 20 cards. Here we go. Show me something for Libra. Quickly, please. Show me something that just to say. So that project, that person, the idea is waiting. So there's something out there waiting for you. Put the fucking phone down, Libra, just for a little while. Put the fucking phone down. And if you did lose, like I said, stop your fucking whining, all right? Just stop the fucking whining. Remember, you are lovable. It just may not be that ex. They just may not want to love you the way you love them. Vice versa. It could be the cross watchers reading. I don't fucking know. That's your shit, not mine. Here we go. Stop sleeping so damn much. Sleepy Joe. Here we go. Whatever you are thinking about, don't do it. So maybe you're thinking about going back. If you're that guy thinking about going back, good luck. Good fucking luck. Maybe you should be grateful for where you are and what you have right now. God damn it. Oh, I'm kidding. I love you. I'm sorry. Your friends miss your face. Go be proactive with your friends. Don't believe in every shitty thought you have. Anything else for Libra? Give me one more. Maybe if 2 fall, 3 fall, I'll give it to you. Anything else for Libra? They broke your heart. I feel like they may have broke your heart and that feels like it's both of you, lady or male. They broke your heart. For the male, it took a little bit of time to set in. For the female, I feel like it hit hard. Like it hit hard. But I feel like it was the way it was done. Okay. You got to start laughing. And stop talking so goddamn much. I'm sorry again. I'll try not to do it again. You can't say thank you enough. So that if that's you, that's great. What else do you got? Fuck your job. I don't feel like you feel that way right now. I don't think that one makes sense. You're hot, smart. You're hot, smart, and you got I don't know. Maybe you do. You're hot, you're smart, you got a great ass. What the fuck? Interrupting is for assholes. Don't interrupt me, especially because I will come at you 0 to 100. Drop. Ooh, it's probably for me. Drop the fucking ego. You fucked up. No, fuck you too. All right, here we go. Keep that shit to yourself. That's what I've got for who are we doing? Libra. At the end of the day, I want to leave you with you do you, okay? You do you and what's best for you. All right there, my dear Libras. I was like, if the reading's fucked up, I won't give them to you. I don't know how fucked up the reading was. I don't know if I didn't seem that bad, but it's probably worse than I perceived it to be, and probably should have held off on giving this to you, but I still did. I don't think it was that bad. I don't know, though, to be honest. Here we go. What do we got? Scorpio? Scorpio. It's almost cigarette time. I think Scorpio's getting a cigarette. Thank you for all being in here, and thank you for hitting the like button. I appreciate it. And thank you for being patient and waiting as long as you did to come out and see me. That part, thank you. That part makes you rock in my heart. All right? That part is the part I enjoy. I appreciate. Virgo's energy, please. Straight to the fucking point. Some of you Virgos are going to have to focus on work. I feel like work's going to get in the way of having time for celebrating. I feel like you could do both right now, but I feel like work is more imperative. It's more important. It needs to be steadfast or focused on. That's the balance that's going to lead you to the victories that you're looking for. What else is here for Virgo? I feel like there's something you're working towards. There could also be an energy of you not seeing eye to eye with somebody, or somebody from the past trying to come back towards you. I don't feel like you'll put time towards moving towards them. I don't see you putting. I feel like if something came towards you and enough was enough, you're not really gonna say. I feel like you're gonna say turn it down. This is how it makes me feel like you're gonna turn it down. You're not. You can take a horse to the water, but you can't make the horse drink. You ain't drinking the water. You dumping the fucking water back in the pond. You're like, no, fuck that shit. All right. I don't feel like you're gonna do it. I feel like you're being your own boss and you're discovering you can utilize your own talent, skills, and abilities right now, and it's working for you. And I don't feel like you want anybody to fuck you up with that or get in your way or take your time from it. Scorpio. That's not there. That's what I'm feeling is running around in your energy. Here we go. The Empress. Why is the Empress here? Why is the Empress here? If they're coming so close to jumping, but they're not jumping. And I don't like to, unless it feels right on my finger, I don't do it. I put them right back. And then usually they fucking come out. The Empress is here to remind you everything that you're striving for, everything that you're trying to manifest, because the Manifest card is in the reverse before. Everything that you believe that you can make work out, you can. It's almost like some of you guys took a long time to go after the goals or the things that really excite you in life. And then once you did, it became like you became a younger or better version of yourself, more happy, more content with life because you went after something, a hobby, a skill set that makes you happy. You've done this, and a lot of you have, women and men I'm seeing. I see both of you out there doing this. going towards something that gives you a lot of happiness. Some of you it's music, some of you it's being socially engaging with people. And I feel like maybe you do that on the internet. Some of you might be doing social engaging in public, but it doesn't feel as public as like an audience that can touch you. It feels like an audience at a distance that can see you on TV possibly, or see you on the internet, some shit like that. I feel like some of you are doing, oh, let's keep going. King of Swords, the Judgment, the Ten of Cups, and what's going on? Why do I get the energy? Some of you could not be sure about what's going on in a relationship, whether it's going to grow or you're going to outgrow it energy or move away from it. I feel like you're trying to learn if it fits or if it doesn't fit. You may have had weary I feel like your communication, I don't like this. If you're in a relationship, I feel like you might have had somebody agreeing with you more just to agree with you than to really give their personal opinion or info. I feel like at points they do it and you like when they do that, but a little bit they've been more of a cheerleader for you than their own fucking voice. That's going to be for the ones that are dealing with somebody. Others that if that's not the case, I'm seeing the Hangman, the Six of Swords, the Page of Pentacles in reverse, the Two of Swords in reverse, the Chariot, the Hierophant, the Page of Swords reversed, and the Magician. This makes me feel like there's no reason for you to worry about things to get in the way of where you want to head. This makes me feel like you're not allowing anything to keep you, you're not rowing the boat towards something that's going to keep you stuck. The Hangman's in reverse. The Page of Pentacles. You may have had a slow start to seeing things show to improve, maybe to gain maybe you took a little bit of experience, because I do feel like it took a little bit of experience and learning energy. So holy shit, the learning cards there it is. I feel like you had to move towards learning and gaining experience. I feel like also on this ride you'll be drifting away from certain people or cutting certain people out. I feel like you're trying to balance that out now, or have been for several months. You may have had some discoveries that not everybody's treating you fairly or being honest with you. I feel like you don't want to go towards anything like that if it's getting in the way of your work. I feel like you want to communicate. I also feel like you want people to communicate with you, but you want to make sure you can. Something about I need to be able to trust this communication. I can't not have an untrustworthy or unhealthy communications. You might have felt like you need to become emotionalist to people that weren't treating you something about that weren't treating you. I couldn't even see it. That weren't treating you fairly. That happens all the time, so I'm not surprised. The Knight of Swords, they might have rushed towards you, but emotionally been manipulating the situation or taking advantage of you. So you said, get the fuck away from me, or I'm moving the fuck away from you. Good for fucking you. I feel like you said, no, the door's closed, bitch. I don't want to deal with you. And you're not going to fuck me up with my emotions. You know what? I was passionate towards you, but you stressed me out or you caused me issues I didn't fucking need, kind of energy. And I feel like a lot of you Scorpios went through that. And now you're focused on one thing. It's running into the sun, into the happiness, getting exposure. I feel a lot of you are aiming to get exposure. I don't know. This ain't gonna, not every Scorpio wants to be fucking famous and high on the horse and fucking eating grapes and chocolate covered in gold flakes and being like that centerfold or center of attention, whatever. But this is for the person that Scorpio that doesn't mind it, or has something like a hobby or a talent that they know they've always wanted to achieve. Some of you, I feel like it took you later in life to see it and to go after it. That's for the Scorpio energy I'm picking up. So I feel like that's the direction you're heading in. And I feel like you're going to keep working towards it. Anything else for Scorpio? Let's go to the other tarot. Anything else for Scorpio? Da, 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 da. Here we go. Scorpio. Straight to the point for you guys. Just one shuffle. I was fast as hell. Temperance reversed. You're not letting love get to you. You have a very, very, wow. I like it a lot. So you have a Temperance with the Ace of Cups reversed, the Page of Swords, the past is upright. I feel like there was communication you would have liked to balance out in the past in a love relationship, but that you didn't get the opportunity to speak your point of view to the person or commit towards them, or they were unable to commit towards you. But I feel like you've let that go. I also see the Devil with the Knight of Wands. Any toxic energy that comes around, you're not footing the bill. You're not willing to play with it. You're like, fuck the fuck on with that. Right now, if it brings chaos and it brings you out of balance, you're saying goodbye to it or no to it. The Six of Wands and the Fool, I feel like you're not going to be fooled or let any propel you into bad ideas or doing unjust things towards you. This is why I like your reading. Here we go. I feel like you've already went through this shit. The Hermit, the Lovers reversed, Queen of Coins reversed, Knight of Swords, Passion. I don't feel like you're going to have a lot of time for celebrations. I feel like right now celebrations can wait. I feel like you're going to focus on your investments. I feel like your health is going to be your look, your health, and your investments are the things that you're going to focus on. I feel like love, if you're in a love situation, you guys may have your love and your time, but you're really going to start putting forward, whether it's the end of this year or into next year, something you do that people are drawn to. I feel like this is what Scorpio is going to be doing. This is going to be your like determination, your hardcore focus. This is what I see you doing. I don't care if it's a fucking 9 to 5. I don't care if it's a fucking talent on the internet, if it's a talent towards TV, whatever it is. It's some kind of talent or ability, skill set you have that you can do very well at. I see you doing extremely fucking well with this. If you put in, let me tell you something. If I did this shit every fucking day, I would gain umpty fucking subscribers over and over, but I'd have to be so fucking consistent and more people would gravitate towards it because it's there for them all the time. Would I like to do that? Absolutely. Do I have that availability? No, because I haven't decided to do that. I've decided to do other things. But at the same time, I feel like if Scorpio does that, whether it was something like this, whether it was something on TV, whether it was something on the radio, it's just going to keep, they're just going to keep climbing quickly. It's going to keep going. It's going to start soaring. And if it doesn't soar, it all has to do with how much time you invest in anything. And I feel like you have a good chance of it, even if it doesn't rise to the top right away. And so what? It's probably going to bring you up higher or make you, it's going to help boost your confidence. It's going to make you enjoy where you are and why you do what you're doing. And that's why you started doing it from the beginning anyway, right? So there you go. I feel like you're not in a lose-lose situation, Scorpio. I feel like you're in a pretty good situation. I'm just saying. Just saying. Okay. There you go. I do feel like it's going to take a shitload of work, though. Like, I don't get anxiety easy, and the amount of work I feel like you all have to do, and you're gonna. I feel like not all of you, but some of you may have to come across different ways that work to like make it more pronounced or work out in your favor. I feel like there's a lot of back end work. I feel like it's not as easy as pie or as easy as people would think it is for it to. But hey, I think you can do it. I believe you can do it from the way I feel about it right now. Absolutely. Here we go. Now on to Sagittarius. Straight to the point for Sagittarius. Straight to the point for Sagittarius. I need to drink more coffee. Okay. Woo-hoo-hoo. You're going to get 3 more shuffles. Maybe number 5. Shuffle number 5. Let's see what you get. Straight to the point for Sagittarius. Holy shit, this is going to be my first fucking reading that's as long as the Titanic movie in a while. I lost count. Shit, I don't know if this is 5. Show me the devil and don't build with the devil. Running with the devil. Don't build with the devil. Oh shit! What are you gonna get, Saggy? Hopefully it's nothing. Let's see what you get. Is the devil right here? No, good. Caught out the devil. I think that's the king or queen of swords. King of swords, reversed. Here we go. What's the message? Sagittarius. Wow, it almost jumped off the table. Your stability. I feel like you're going to be focusing on getting your stability in check. I feel like if you were struggling or wondering about if you're going to get your stability in check, I feel like you're going to figure out how to balance the tables. It may have been something that I get a solo energy. Out of those 4 cards, I feel like you had to figure out or become aware of how to do things on your own, not let the past affect you as you rush towards making these changes happen, moving in that direction. I feel like this is what you had to do. A lot of you went through a little bit of an emotional baggage with a separation that it left you, Sagittarius, and that is your energy, staring at that emotional feeling. That's your card. It left you feeling a little bit like, or not wanting to deal with certain things or situations or feeling as upbeat. I feel like you did come out of that. I do feel like it's almost like a crab going in its shell, or a snail going in its shell. Like you're coming out of the shell, you're willing to go out and celebrate. You may also be focusing on things you can continue to build or invest towards. Clarify anything you can for Sagittarius. It's telling me you may get, I'm just going to say it, don't shoot the fucking messenger. All right? Don't fucking shoot the messenger. Here you go. I'm just going to fucking say it real quick for you. You hearing me? Are you hearing me? You may get some communications. Definitely could be with it's always for you, an air sign or a fucking water sign. Whoever it is, I don't feel like you know if you should trust this. I feel like you're like, should I trust this or are they going to upset me again? They're going to piss me off for another fucking millionth time. Are they fucking the devil? Is it the running with the devil kind of energy? I feel like you're like, am I going to fight? Am I going to fucking deal with this fight or flight bullshit again? Or am I going to say no? Am I going to run away or make them fucking... Maybe you're going to just say no and not answer the call. No, I'm not answering your phone call. Leave me the fuck alone. I think I feel like you're at a time where it would be more healthy for you to focus on finding somebody that appreciates you. Because I feel like what happened, and this may not be for everybody, but if this makes sense, take it with you. I feel like what happened for some of this, and this could be woman or man. I'm not going to say which one this one is. Kudos to the situation. All the best, no matter for both parties. As long as they didn't treat you horribly, you didn't treat them horribly. All the best. But let me tell you something. I feel like this person loved you when they felt like loving you. I feel like they loved you when they felt like they needed you. But when you needed them, did they show you that much love or affection or care? I think a little bit of the time, but I don't think as much as you would have liked to. I feel like you reciprocated it more towards their feelings, or you showed more emotion towards their feelings than they did towards yours. Now, this is only going to make sense to the person that dealt with that, but still, we're going to leave it there. All right, let's keep going. Oh, hopping around like a goddamn bunny rabbit. So now what are you doing? Are you looking for balance? Looking for love in all the right places. Trying to find love in all the right spaces. There you go. I feel like you're trying to balance out love. I don't feel like emotionally you want to invest in somebody who shows passion half-ass or half the time, who works on a situation when the fuck they feel like, oh, emotionally, I need support. So, you know what? I think I can get that person to give me the passion or that emotional affection I want. I just got to lie to them. I just got to be dishonest. This is the past person. I feel like you're like, no, the fuck you won't. And I feel like I feel like you're in, I'm going to say this. I feel like you're in the waiting game. I feel like you're in the waiting game of changes of a relationship to take off. I'm definitely going to say that. The Queen of Pentacles, the Tower, I feel like you're just in, I feel like what hasn't reached you yet or shown up yet at your door will, because the World is the card I ended with. And I was literally like, wait, watch the world or the wheel show up. There the bitch is. It's coming. So you're going to have the opportunity. So you might, obviously the first relationship might have its issues and the second relationship might have its issues that are different, but they won't be the same entirety of problems, but they won't be the same love and affection that this one offered versus what this one offers. But this one will give you something to remember about, always cherish and share, and so will this one. But if this one treats you a little bit more friendly or is a little more friendly to your feelings, maybe it's because you deserve that. Just saying. And the ex right now, if you're cross watching me, you know what she's saying? Fuck you, Leon, and fuck you, Warren Buffett and Zuckerberg. That's what's going on right now. Fuck this channel. Unsubscribe. Here we go. Why, bitch? Because the bitch got the balls to move on? Sayonara. See you later. You'd have to watch the whole video to understand the Warren Buffett, the Zuckerberg. I didn't include Elon Musk in that one. Or Bezos. All right, here we go. We'll give you a couple more shuffles. Sagittarius. All my future husbands. It's funny. Could be, you never know. But the money might be nice, but will it bring the happiness? Shira. I read that and I looked down at the cards. I'm like, eeh. I know you're kidding. I know you're joking. Here we go. I know she's kidding, and I know she'd probably want to focus on the card on the bottom, staying grounded to what makes her happy. Because now look at the tarot. Cha-ching, cha-ching. And the victories with it. Shh, don't tell anybody. All right. Here we go. Sagittarius, one more shuffle. Straight to the point. Let's do this. Ooh, same cards came out. Ain't that a bitch? Wow. Kind of. One's a new one. One joined the pate. All right. The Knight of Swords joined the pate. All right. Here we go. Knight of Swords. So I feel like you should start investing in things that show you peace of mind or bring you happiness. I feel like you don't need to dwell on anything that upsets you. I feel like you got to run with this energy and let go of anything that hurts. I'm telling you. We'll say it together. Let it go. Focus on the passion. And if it doesn't feel like the passion's there, or if it feels like you're stressing out about a situation, you're in a position where it's a good time to balance out situations. The chaos that you've dealt with in your life, the judgments that you've had to say no to or goodbye to, haven't stopped you from being where you could be or what you could focus on. And I feel like this is a message, a kind of a redundant message. Like this has already been exposed to you way a while back. All right, the Strength and the Swords. I don't feel like you're supposed to be upset or mad about a situation right now, even if it treated you like running with the devil. I don't feel like that's your problem. I feel like your priority is taking course in full action of your life and just enjoying it right now and expecting good things to happen and being able to believe in manifesting a strong, I feel the need to say a strong bond, a bond that will probably lead to success, victory, and happiness. That is, I'm not going to fuck you reading up. That's all I'm giving you. That's it. That's all you get. I'm leaving it there because I really like how that rolls. And I don't want to give you anything else. Maybe in the next one, you'll get a little bit more. But that's all you're getting. Maybe the other one was a little bit longer. I don't know. You might get the shortest reading tonight. But everybody, I know I've been giving Aries one hell of a long reading. I don't know who else. Fucking maybe Leo's gotten a couple long readings. I think Gemini has in the past. I know Taurus did recently. So I'll try to make sure the end. I try to sometimes for Pisces because they wait so long to hear their reading. I try to play fair a little bit. But sometimes I'm running out of time and I got to go. Tonight's not a run out of time night. So I go. Tonight's run upstairs and get a beer night because I'm fucking out of coffee. That's fucking perfect timing. I wanted to not have to interrupt reading to go grab a beer. So I'll be back with my Fosters in a second. Thank you for waiting. Subscribe to the channel. If you hit the like, and if you hit the dislike button, I'm gonna haunt your fucking dreams. I'm just kidding. All right. It is good to see everybody, though. I must say, it is good to say hello. You know, I shouldn't say stuff like that. That wasn't nice. You know what I mean? Trust me, I shouldn't say stuff like that, because you know how many times, and some people have a very strong dream state, and people do travel or can travel. I astro travel or travel when they sleep. And I've gotten a lot of emails where they're like, you were in my dreams, or you came to me in my dream and you answered a question, or da 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 da. And it's like, holy shit, like it felt so real, And I'm over here like, I'm gonna haunt your dreams. Like, I shouldn't do that. That's bad. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, I probably do travel when I sleep. I've actually I've had somebody I talked to on the phone long ago that knew I could astro travel and asked, like, I was practicing one night. I don't do it very often. I haven't done it in a while, in a couple of years. I was planning on practicing one night, and the person's very gifted, and I decided I'm gonna do it tonight, and I was able to do it, and I knew I was doing it. I get a call at like 5, 6 in the morning. And they're like, "How was your astro travel, Leon?" And I'm like, "Oh shit!" I'm like, "You knew what I was doing last night?" And then they're like, "Yep." I'm like, "Good." I'm like, "All right, good." This is a while back though. It was good because it's a familiar understanding and like a appreciation, because that person feels confident and comfortable enough to tell you what they know about you, like you could do for them. Okay. Yeah. Anywho, let's go. All right. Da, 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 da. Oh shit. I ain't even drunk yet. What side are we on? Run in with the devil. I think it's Capricorn, right? Imagine if this was the devil card. That'd be some shit. No, it's the hermit card. What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen for Cappy? Cappy rising. All right. It's just a little beer. I only have 2. I'm not going out. I think I missed the boat on that. I did about a half hour ago. A little longer. All right, here we go. Capricorn. 4 of coins. What the fuck is going on? I feel like there's not much that's going to stop your direction or your... Okay, I'm getting some weird energy. Like, it's not weird. It's just weird that I'm hearing surprises. The 4 of coins and the 8 of wands, you're legit. With the 4 of coins, I also got, like, I pulled this card and I got, it's my prerogative. I do what I want to do. It's my prerogative. I got that song in my head. Like, you're trying to balance out things, but you're also not letting things kind of either ruffle your feathers or get in your way right now. This part though was different. When I looked at the 8 of wands, it seems I get the different energy with you. It's almost like I feel like you're going to go towards different direction, different. I don't feel like you can be distracted, or the narrative that you're going towards doesn't feel like it can. I don't feel like somebody could impulsively pull you away. I don't feel like you have a very impulsive. I feel like you're very grounded right now with a direction and where you want to go. For me to get that song and to see those wands, but I also get like you're not gonna. Some of you aren't gonna take chances with certain people. I don't know why I'm feeling strong energy with that 8. I keep staring like in the center of it and looking at the light explode out. There are certain people where if they so you, let's say you had 4 people, 4 options. You may choose 2 options, but you won't choose all 4. So there's going to be people that you either encounter, deal with, collaborate with, whatever the fuck this is. But you're going to choose a couple, but not all of them. Whatever. That's what I'm seeing. Okay, here we go. If it isn't something where it's collaborate, you're only going to let somebody come close to you. I feel like you're too busy right now. Focusing on what you want to do. Everybody else, it's like back off, bitch. You're not. I don't know. If you play with love, it looks like a Humpty Dumpty fall off the wall type shit. Basically, like very in and out. I don't really see sacrifice with love right now. I don't see you sacrificing towards love situations. You might play with it. You might enjoy a little playful company. This is some playful lust, some good ass sex, some in and out energy. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like you have the patience. I just feel like you may enjoy the company while it's there. While it's there, it's there. When it's gone, it's gone. 10 of Cups reversed. I don't feel like you're going to look back and give a shit either. I feel like you're going to really trust focusing on knowing what you want, but not be too emotionally invested in the outcome right now. I don't feel like that's what you're worried about. You're not. The judgment that says no, you're not. I feel like you're worried about your own prerogative, your own victories, and taking those risks, leaps and bounds towards them. I think the past has taught you a lot, but I also feel like you've learned how to manifest taking the risks for yourself. This is what's awesome. I thought this was the Fool card. Let's look at this. The Lovers, the Six of Wands, but the Fool card came out 2 cards later. That's funny. So the Page of Wands, the Star card, the Fool. I don't know. I just have so in a general idea, I could tell you, I don't think it makes a difference whether you decide to communicate what you want to do to other people with other people, because I see you doing what you want to do regardless. But I feel like the message for you is if there's something you really want, communicate it outwards. Like I apologize to the Lord for using his name in vain a couple times in this video. Communicate what you want outwards. If it makes you feel silly talking to nothingness and you don't like that, write it down. Do something like that, because I think that's going to be an advantage point for you. Here we go. Somebody out there may feel like they dealt with somebody that was emotionally manipulating them, or just unhealthy, very toxic, or very stressful to deal with. I don't feel like they're in your inner circle anymore. I feel like you're trying to establish more money and happiness and contentment in your life right now. This is the clarity that you want. And I skipped a bunch of cards, but we'll get there. You don't trust it. Somebody's like, I don't trust a bitch as far as I can throw them. Energy definitely could have been an ex. I feel like it's exposed towards that lover situation. Some of you may end up just having a lustful situation, a sex connection for a little while before you commit to a relationship. The Magician, the Emperor reversed. I feel like there's somebody that I feel like in your power, there was somebody around you that wanted to play with you, but it's better to keep them in the rearview mirror. I just got to tell you what I see. I hate to tell you that, but I feel like that makes more sense. The wheels in reverse, and building the relationship. It's over. It's done with it. You know, the time's been invested and it's past its course. I feel like you're going to focus on new celebrations or commit to enjoyment of happiness and building a connection. I do feel like you need to wait for whatever reason before it shows up. I do get this waiting energy. 7, maybe 7 months, hopefully not 7 years. Some of you maybe as early as 7 weeks, but I'd say probably like a little over half a year. I'm going to stick with like over about a half a year before you see anything change. 6 of Swords, 8 of Coins, 2 of Coins, Page of Cups. It's going to take time before you find a love interest that really fits the bill. You know what I'm saying? Woo, I get it. Don't get attached either. If you do the sexual connection shit, if you get into like, if you do some like breakfast in bed with somebody, or you do like like friends with benefits relationship, not everybody's open to that. But if you are open to that, or if it just fucking happens, because shit happens in life. If it just happens and that's what it turns into, try not to let your feelings get too attached to it. because the cards are kind of giving me an indicator for you, to warn you not to let your feelings get butthurt about a situation, not to fall heavy for a situation that might not, be there the way you would like it to be there. Basically, that it's not going to last forever. Don't get too hung up on something. Don't let your feelings get the best of you. Don't be attached to something and already agreed for something else, because it's just going to cause more damage. It's going to suck to deal with. All right, Capricorn. Let's go. Something for Capricorn. You got the Ace of Pentacles in the World. Let's see what you get this time. King of Pentacles and Ace of Pentacles. Queen of Swords reversed. Ace of Pentacles reversed. What is going on? Give me something for Capricorn. Here we go. You have a lot of ace energy. You got the Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles right there. Let's see what you get. Why? Capricorn's smart right now. Capricorn's like no wounds. I'm not opening up any scars. I'm not letting anybody hurt me. I don't give a fuck. Capricorn's like, please, bitch, I wish you would kind of energy. You have the Five of Wands reversed. You have the Wheel of Fortune reversed and the Death card reversed. Tells me you're like, I wish a bitch would energy. I wish you be that stupid, but not really wanting that, but having that mentality, which is nothing wrong with that. The Four of Pentacles and the Strength. I feel like your strengths are in what you invest your time in. And it does feel career oriented for you. I do feel like you're going to need to be patient with love. I'm going to tell you, with love or with a family investment. Yeah, I don't feel resentment. I'm not going to show you all that. I don't feel resentment with the last situation in love, but I do still see you maybe a little angry about how it went down, is what it was just showing me. And this is directly for Capricorn. I do feel like you may still be a little upset about it or pissed off at the person. Even if you're like, I'm not mad at them anymore. No, you're a little mad at them still. That's what the tarot just said. But all right, I'll give you a little bit more and we'll move on to Aquarius. Aquarius. Just kidding. Capricorn. Here we go. Capricorn. What do we got for you? Anything else for Capricorn? Anything else for Capricorn? Let's see. I'm doing it. Fuck that. I'm just going to tell you what I was thinking. All right. So showed me on the bottom, showed me in 3 shuffles. 3 and 3. That master number 33. Look it up if you need to understand it. I feel like you need to work at this. Social engagement it's like, I feel like you've been you may have had some social exposure with people. Some of you may have fucking channels or like whatever you do. Some kind of social academic thing. I feel for Cap. The thing is I feel like it isn't about what you have that you do. This isn't about your side thing. This is about what you should be doing in the world, what you should be creating, or what's trying to come towards you, or what you're going to be moving towards. Something like that for Capricorn. I'm over it, but that's what I'm getting out of that energy. Anything else for Capricorn? Oh, over my left hand. I love that. So you may have learned what to cut out. Definitely may have learned what to cut out, or what emotionally isn't worth its run. What isn't worth its time. I'm over it. I feel like you've learned what to let go of. Like, it was some kind of love situation. I feel like you tried to be strong about wanting to believe it could work at one point, I feel like you recognize this just can't work, so either you recognize it or you accepted the ending, very well accepted an ending, while others you could have accepted it, but you can accept something but still be mad at it. I'm just saying, to be mad about what the fuck. I've been there. You fucking kidding me? I've been like accepted shit ended, and been viewed like a fucking asshole and completely misinterpreted because some people are fucking stupid, but still been mad, where they think my mad is overweighing other judgment. And it's like, no, bitch, I'm mad because it's fucking wrong and because I predicted the fucking time frame of all of it. And then I had to wait for it to be fucking on paper. So the whole situation was just bullshit. So it's one of those things where you can still be angry, but not spiteful. Not everybody can do that, though. Let me bear that in mind. I can be fucking angry at you and not spiteful. I can be angry at you and want to punch you. You could be you're not a girl, but I could be angry at you and be a guy and want to punch you in the fucking head too, though. You know what I mean? And that would take a lot. You'd have to do some stupid ass shit. And it would be nothing out of spite. It'd be you're out of line and I'm punching you in the fucking mouth. You know what I mean? Completely different things, but not everybody can separate the two. Okay? It is what it is. Let's go. Here we go. Anything else for Capricorn? Why is it in reverse? Why is it in reverse for Cappy? Let's see what we get. Oh, my Lord. No, I got to flip them because they flipped over the wrong way. So flip. Again? Oh, shit. I'm done. Stick a fucking fork in me. It wants me to tell you one thing, Capricorn. So I feel like you've been fascinated with work, setting yourself up with a fucking amazing future and career. I feel like that's been your strength. That's been your go-to. I feel like that's what's been on the emotional upside of situations. Monday. I'm done. But look at maybe being out there in the eye of people or enjoying what you're delivering. This is the part I like. Because it already came out, motherfucker. All right, the Three of Cups and the Knight of Swords. You see this right here? You fucking... Are you looking? So this right here... Watch! No. I'm just being silly now. But this right here... So I can't with myself right now. All right, so this right here, it already came out just fucking like that. I'm pretty sure for you. Go out and be socially active. Go test the waters, bitch. That's for you. Stop holding back on the celebrations. I'm over it. Put the fucking work towards it. I keep throwing cards at the screen like it's gonna, because I mean, otherwise you're delaying what are you fucking with the fire sign telling you he's shaking, probably had too much sugar in the coffee. You're delaying your happiness and there's no reason for it. All right, that's your message. I'm over it. I'm probably gonna half the Capricorn's like fuck Warren Buffett and fuck Leo Fire. It's gonna be my new thing. People are like, what's that guy got against Warren Buffett? What did he do to him? I'm over it. Aquarius. I just can't. I enjoyed your reading. I needed the laugh. Welcome to the memberships. I do need to start reading for members, and I will probably make time soon. I need to just pick a day and honor that I'm going to come out that day and do it. I haven't done it in a while, but I need to start doing that for the members. So welcome in, Felicia. Aquarius in a minute. I think that was smoke worthy. Whatever the fuck was said. I feel like I don't even remember. I might have to. I don't know if I want to watch this fucking video. I don't like watching myself or hearing myself. But I do know in the last 2 or 3 readings I gave a good message, and I kind of want to watch what I said, but I'm like, I don't really like sitting there and listen to myself. I'll view your comments after the video. That's about as much engagement as I like to enjoy. I just don't like looking at myself sitting there and fucking probably saying some crazy shit that I didn't even remember I said. Trust me, many times I've had somebody on the phone like, you said this, and I'm like, I did. Okay, thanks for the reminder. Or I'm like, no, I didn't. Did I really? So I'm like, yeah, it's one of the reasons I'm like, no, no filter. Anyways, Aquarius. Thank you, Felicia. Have a good night, Shara. Take it easy. Irie, hello. Lila, hello. Welcome in, Rhonda. If you've been here, hello, Rhonda. I just haven't been looking at the comments that much. I'll take a peek every once in a while. You know what sucks before I start reading Aquarius? I am getting smoke in my eyes. I had to kind of push the cigarette away. You know what sucks? My headphones are dead. And I want to listen to music the minute I get out of here. And now I got to charge these bitches. Thank God they do charge fast. And no, I'm not using you in vain, I promise. I'm just using your name. And we love each other. Just don't forget that. Anywho, let's go. Welcome in, Jennifer. What's up, I Slay? Slay away. Let me tell you, slay away. The world's getting harder for all of us. So with that said, all of you, just like that person's name, slay like the day is long. I hope all of you, if things are getting a little stiffer or harder, find a way to make solutions out of it with a breeze, because I don't think that's fair for the average American foreigner. The way the world is right now, things are getting tighter on all of us, and I don't think that's fair. You know what I mean? Like, it's just getting out of control. I mean, there are certain countries that I would never step foot in. That tells you enough right there. There are certain countries you can't step foot in. That tells you enough right there. Yeah, you don't believe me? Fly your ass over there to fucking, what is it, North Korea. Good luck with that. We know how your trip goes. Hey, how come I haven't heard from Bill? They cut his head off! Like, he went to North Korea. We told him not to. Kind of like, what the fuck? The world's just a fucked up place. It is. And a lot of people try to pretend like it's not, and it is. It's becoming too greedy, I've noticed lately. The world's getting too greedy. And it's becoming too much of an acceptance that will cause chaos in the future. Mark my fucking words. I'm sitting here in front of you. I'm 38 years now. I'll probably be in my 50s by the time I see, like, how, if it continues the way it's going, probably in my 50s when it starts to get real nasty, or when people start to act real fucking vigilante towards it. It's 12 years away. That's if it comes early 50s. But I'm telling you, if it continues the way it is, I see shit getting ugly. Because people could only put up with so much until they do shit or feel the need to do shit. And that's not good. No economy should treat their society that supports the economy that way. In my eyes, none should be that way. But now we're going to read Aquarius. All right, straight to the point for you. Aquarius. What do you got for Aquarius? Straight to the point. Ooh, what is it? What is it? You may have been worrying about something. Aquarius, what are you worrying about? And I don't feel like you like to talk about it too much. Some of you may have opened up with a few, but there's something you may be worrying about. I feel like I need to tell you, don't worry about it so much, or don't let it upset you. I feel like you're trying not to. I get this. I'm not trying to let it bother me energy, but it does bother me energy on this tarot card. Let's keep going. Some of you may be having a hard time with your work. Like, I feel this energy sucker. like the work's draining you, or it's taking a lot of out of you and you're aware of it. Emotionally, I feel like you like doing it. So you may feel drawn or attached to your career or what you do, but it feels like it's taking a lot of like a toll on you. I feel like you're wanting to move away from it or not have a stressful environment with you. You may also have something you need to communicate with somebody. I feel like you may have tried to and it didn't work out the way you were expecting as well. I do see you focusing very, very instructively or precisely on career. You may be cutting out, or you may have cut out a younger energy and stopped helping them, or you will soon for some of you. I feel like they wouldn't trust your expertise or your wisdom, and that's why. All right, let's keep going. Straight to the point for Aquarius. Focus on this. Not letting the things that are yet to arrive don't let bumps and hurdles or little hiccups get in the way of your happiness. I do feel like this is also a lot of self-sacrificing energy. I feel like you've been in that energy for a while and it's time to let it go. Let it figure out how to build on its own. I feel like that's a huge part of the reading. Like it's time for you to let others. I don't feel like you were trying to be a dictator in their life. I feel like you were trying to help, but the help wasn't being respected or appreciated. So let them figure it out for themselves. I feel like this relieves a lot of your stress or your burdens. This lets you have them face their fears or their toxic nature. This gives you truth and clarity, peace of mind. And this helps you work on the endeavors that are meaningful to you, or that this doesn't hurt your wallet either, for whoever that's for. So you might have been carrying dead weight, or might have been carrying somebody who's not willing to go through healthy self-sacrifices, something like that. As far as what that could mean is they don't listen, they suck at saving money, they don't know how to live on their own, or they join all the wrong crowds. You worry about them. Sometimes you got to let them go through the experience, let them screw up to see the screw up. And that might be what you're going through. I also have this energy. There may be somebody that they invest their time with that you don't like very much, or you think they're wasting their time when they invest their time with this individual. You also may feel like they're a rock when it comes to their emotions, or balancing out the outcome. Some of you may feel like I can't continue this stress on my body or on me. I'm too old. I get this factor. I'm too old for this shit and I need to let this go. I need to worry about me right now. This is what I'm seeing. I feel like you've held on a little too long or a little too tightly. I do feel like you need to cut free or say no. Say no. No more battles, no more conflicts. I don't think it's worth playing with. I feel like you need to devote yourself to saying no. This is all saying no. I feel like it's not your imagination, and I feel like it's not that you love this person less. I feel like it's just weighing too much on you, or you have other things of priority that are important. I do see you wishing for good things for this person and hoping for the bridge of change, hoping change happens. And I also see this person's younger, but I feel like they have to figure this out on their own, and you can't let it get to you anymore. And I feel like you've learned this. I feel like lesson learned. If this makes sense to you, you probably caught this person in a lie. I guarantee if this makes sense to you, you probably caught this person in a lie. Look at this person probably lied to you right to your face. And it might have taken a while for you might have trusted them. This makes me feel like you trusted them or wanted to believe in them, but then you found out this person's got a little more issues than I thought. They need to figure this shit out. You may have felt like, well, I've had experiences of hurt. I've went through the things that upset me, or I've had my own downtime, or I've been alone enough to where I can give sound advice. And I think you did. But the thing is, did they have the patience to listen? Did they honestly have the patience to listen or balance it out? Because I'm going to tell you, they didn't. I feel like emotionally they're drowning, and they need to learn how to trust or balance out life more. This is your message. I don't feel like I feel like you've done what you can do, but it's not up to you. I feel like it's up to them to achieve their victories. So I feel like you're doing what you can and going after what you can, and you've looked at what you've gained, but you're not fooled by what somebody's lacking in strength or ability to learn. I'm done. This is what I see, and this is what I said. And I feel like you're not supposed to look back. I feel like the past has taught you lessons, and it's made you stronger today. It'll make you stronger tomorrow. But I feel like you tried to pass the judgment on to a younger person, but I feel like it fell on deaf ears. And I feel like it's time to end that connection so you can focus on your own happiness. Because I do believe, Aquarius, and here you are, that you're able to manifest it and you are deserving of it. But it's up to you to cross, to open the gates, to cross over into that belief. Look at this. That if this wasn't true, why the fuck do you have to make up your mind on this and just do it? Energy. That's what I have for Aquarius. Honestly, that was probably the most beautiful I love you, but you got to go reading. You know what I mean? Like, I love you. I care for you. I always will. Maybe in the future we can reconnect and I'll help you. But right now you've got to help yourself. You're probably a lot older than them. Okay. Wow. I really liked that reading because it showed a lot of, I've given you the benefit of the doubt. I've given you chance after chance, and you haven't changed. You don't want to change, and you need to change. I had to change. I didn't like it. It scared me. I was upset. Whether you shared your story with them or you just explained on a very wise or mature way of what you've been through, or whether you gave them bits and pieces, fragments of it, whatever the fuck you said or did, it didn't, I feel like it sank in until they left the room. And then it was like, oh, SpongeBob's on. Kind of like they completely couldn't keep it where it needed to be. I feel like they tried, but I feel like they may have too much, I'm not going to say guilt. I feel like they feel like they've sacrificed so much and nobody's ever helped me, and they're harboring onto that energy too tightly, and it's something you don't need to deal with. This is definitely a direct message. I've been given a couple of these tonight where it's going to make sense or it won't. All right. Anything else? Anything that's upsetting you right now, it's a good time for Aquarius not to worry about that. There are going to be things that upset me. There are going to be things that upset your best friend, your lover, your kids, whatever, your grandchildren. I don't want you to focus on the things that upset you. I want you to focus on the things you're going to move towards, all right? And look at this. I feel like you've tried to indicate or show a love support for a situation where the person should have taken great thought in it or action. And I don't feel like they did. So I feel like emotionally what's healthy for you is cutting free of a situation and accepting the changes and letting them accept them. So you can go after the goals or the things that are going to make you happy. Fixing the house, going on vacation, spending time with friends or family, having time with friends or family, reflecting on accepting how somebody treated you with communication, or may have been standoffish, or may have not even been completely about your feelings, is what it's telling me. All right. It might have upset you too. How many people did you share that with? You probably didn't share it with too many, because it's what it makes me feel. That's how I feel. I feel like you might have shared it with like a handful, if that. Maybe 3, 4, and that's it. Probably didn't share it with that young person. Might have shared experiences when you were a lot younger or still much older than them, but whatever. It's telling me with the 5 of Wands reversed, the 6 of Cups, and the Hermit, like you've let go of things that have upset you or made you feel stuck, and there you are again, the Star card. I feel like you're kind of on like an open source with the world, with experience, with love. You may have a little bit of a thorn in your side with the last relationship, or about the feelings towards that last person. It still may sit with you negative, or you may have given it a little bit of bad self-talk you towards that or with somebody, because you have clarity that there's better out there. I feel like that, and it did upset you, or you felt like they were fooling you, and nobody likes to feel that way. The Wheel of Fortune's reversed, and the Death card. Some endings are good because it's stress that you removed from your life before it became so chaotic that it caused health issues. So maybe you dodged a bullet with that last situation, with that last person who you thought it was going to be more than it was, and it wasn't as much as it was, or it came to turmoil, because that's what it looks like. It came to turmoil, but it also looks like you were having to put puzzle pieces together, and you shouldn't have had to do that. I get this, like they were trying to make you fucking play Tetris in this relationship, and that wasn't fair. And I do think I'm reading an older person's relationship, not a younger, just going to say that, but that's what I have for Aquarius. I feel like the younger energy was you taking care of trying to help a younger generation out or explain stuff to them. And it's like they were like, la, 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 kind of to you after the fact, not in your face, but after the fact. And I feel like I feel like it showed. I feel like actions showed it. Who knows? Anyways, let's go. Pisces. What do we have for Pisces? Da, 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 da. Welcome in, Melissa. Lila. Welcome in, Jennifer. And Margie, welcome. Pisces. Here we go. If you're just walking in and watching in the background, remember to hit that like button. Thank you very much. Greatly appreciated. Super appreciated. Your time, I very much appreciate it. Here we go. Straight to the point for Pisces. Straight to the point for Pisces. What do we got for Pisces? Hit it home. I want a home run. Hit it home. Come on. I don't even like baseball. Hit it home for Pisces, please. Makes sense to them. What do we got for them? It showed me two getting over being upset cards, whatever this is about. That's one of the cards it showed me. The other one was, I believe, the Wounded Warrior card. It was the Wounded Warrior card. A man down on one knee. So are you letting go of things that upset you? Look at this. Are you letting go of things that you are emotionally attached to? I feel like you're choosing self-love and recognizing I need to balance out self-love so I can achieve happiness. I'm not happy right now. So this tells me you're probably single. This also tells me that not only are you single, you would like to be in a relationship. And look at who showed to the table, the Wounded Warrior. I feel like you're running away from feeling like, fuck. I feel like you've decided change is imminent or needs to be imminent. It needs to fucking happen now. And I feel like it was hard to get here. But I feel like you've made the decision. And once the decision's made, the rest is history. I also want to tell you, I feel like you should trust yourself, especially if you've made that decision, because this feeling is now gone. Feeling upset is now gone. You don't have to be upset anymore. You don't have to worry about balancing out what's going to happen, how it's going to go, or planning a relationship that was going to probably fall apart anyway. I'm going to tell you, and I'm going to tell you one time, don't look back. You see that card? Don't rush back towards something that's already ended. Let it be an ending. Take the lessons and understand it for what it is. Let's see what fell. You're not supposed to move fucking towards it. You're supposed to let it be that lesson. That chapter's over, kind of. Focus on balance. Get ready to experience a new love. Get ready to invest in things. Because I feel like you wanted to invest in something that didn't have the truth or the clarity that was going to make you happy. I feel like it caused you anxiety because I feel like you believed you could have this with this individual. You could work this out, or it would work out. Things would be fine until they weren't. Well, I'm going to tell you, all it did at the end of the day is it made you a stronger person. It gave you the strength, not only the strength to trust yourself or to believe in yourself or to go after something that is, deserving or honoring of your love, something that's worth playing with. All right? Because whatever you dealt with, it wasn't worth playing with. It was being foolish. It was manipulating or playing games with you. It is what it is. I feel like you had no choice but to be patient with your feelings and how you felt mentally. And I feel like now, this part I love. I feel like now you're free. That bird on his sword, you're free of the burdens. There's no more fighting it. There's no more being upset about it. There's no more stressing about it. You're aware now. I know I deserve better. I know. Does she not know? Of course she knows. She's already made up her mind that she knows. This wasn't true love, and I have to let this go. I have to concern my love towards stability, not maybe a fire sign, earth sign, water sign, air sign that needs to be part of my past. I got to stay grounded and humble and look for the better judgments of life and not fight with what happened, but fight for the new engagements that are created around me. It may have kept you stuck from trusting to go out and build new relationships. It may have made you want to hide from the world for a while, or not the world. I can't say that. That's not correct. Just from jumping into another relationship, it may have kind of made you feel like, no, I can't do this relationship stuff for right now. I just can't do it. Like I don't want to do it. That tells me it hurts you, and that sucks. But anyways, here we go. Pisces. Show me something for Pisces. Straight to the point. What we got? Welcome in, Sarah. Hi, Joe. Hi, Joe Alderman. I couldn't get the A, D, and E out of my mouth. Hey, Tiffany. So far, both my sisters' names just showed up in the chat. Woo! Lovers reversed and the Hangman. Queen of Cups reversed. The Queen. You dealt with the. I'm gonna say you could have dealt with a Gemini. You could have dealt with another water sign, or you could have dealt with a Gemini, fire sign. Next card is going to help me on the third zodiac. All four on the table, but next one's going to help me. Don't be fire or air. Could be. Maybe it was just a fire and air sign. But let's see what you get. Oh, let's see. Come on. Air. So definitely could have been a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You dealt with Pisces. The two cards in the middle are water or earth, but still. I feel like the message is the Lovers reversed, the Hangman upright, the Queen of Cups reversed, the Queen of Wands upright, the Eight of Wands. I feel like the passion, the things that you were passionate about, or the emotions you wanted to share in a love situation it kept you stuck. It's telling me it kept you stuck for a while. But did you overcome it? Make the decision? Did you become aware that that's not healthy? You know what? Did you start to communicate to your damn self or to the universe? I need to let this go. I need it to end. I think you did. I think you rushed right the fuck towards that. I think you knew that was going to help you balance out your feelings. I feel like that was going to make you feel back like yourself. I feel like it was smart to move on. I feel like you chose the right investment, Pisces. I don't feel like you should have stressed about that fire sign or air sign at fucking all. And here's that. You know what's funny about that? I said, don't stress about the fire air sign. And you just got truth and clarity about not stressing with a fire sign or an air sign, getting clarity with it. Ain't that a bitch? Life's funny, you know? The Six of Pentacles reversed and the Eight of Cups. Some things are better for you to walk away from because there are other victories that you're made. There are other matches made for you. Like we started, you need to go out and find these. Don't go towards somebody that hurts you or somebody that came after you for the wrong reasons, like money. You know, like, oh, they can take care of me. They think I care about them. They think I'm emotionally supportive of them. Was it a Leo that fucking hurt you? Did you learn your lessons from this situation? Were they at a distance? Because it's saying they were. Well, I'm glad you learned it, and I'm glad you're starting to bring back that love to yourself, because I think it was the smartest thing. But I do feel a certain way about the asshole you dealt with, and I'm going to call him an asshole, because if they made you feel like that, I feel like they kept you separated from engaging with people when that should have never happened, but it did, because it hurt you that bad that you kind of separated yourself from the crowd. And that just means that the person you dealt with was an asshole and didn't care about your emotions. And now you don't communicate with them. And I guarantee that they're probably a fire sign or an air sign, if this reading makes any sense. The only other sign they may be is an earth sign. Definitely could have been a fire sign, earth sign. If they're not a fire sign, earth sign, they're fire, earth, or air sign. The happiness and the five. It wasn't worth fighting for. There's a situation that didn't fight for you, but at the end of the day, I swear to God, the wheel of fortune, it would have been like getting a flat tire over and over and over again, or crashing your car and having to pay all these expenses, or feeling like you're paying for your love. Nobody wants to pay for their fucking love. Fuck that. Fuck that person. Get on your horse and get the fuck out of here. The Knight of Pentacles and the Tower. I feel like it was taking away from you because it didn't honor you. It didn't treat you with respect, authority. And I feel like it did hurt. I feel like it did hurt. It did sting, but I don't feel like it's the only person that's going to have passion towards you. So I just feel like you got to wait until things change. Don't be upset about things that are out of your control or that you have to walk away from. Just discover that all it's doing is making you stronger every day that you deal with struggles or deal with bullshit. Page of Swords. Seven of Cups, Ace of Cups. Done. I'm done. You will get communication. It's not Leon's fucking imagination. That's my name. It's not Leon's fucking imagination. You will get the opportunity, but you have to be ready for it. And you can't be stuck up on something that's not worth your effort or emotions or time. Fuck that. They said fuck your feelings, so don't let your feelings be fucked by what they did. You know what I mean? For too long, so you missed the boat on this. Fuck that. No way. At the end of the day, you are your own best friend. You are your own responsibility. Be there for you and know you're deserving of this because somebody will honor this for you. That's what I have for Pisces. And I'm sorry if you went through a shitty relationship because I hate that part of the reading, but I think the relationship, I do think it puts you away from other people outside of platonic relationships. But I think it puts you, some of you, not all of you, but I think it puts you away for longer than you wanted to, or it upsets you for longer than you wanted it to. It makes me feel like it made you close the door or close the option to love, not wanting to trust, being patient with it, just saying no for a while, holding on to feeling like, damn, like you might have felt fooled and loved or really hurt in love. And I feel like it's time to just be like it was never there and never happened, and enjoy day by day until you find somebody that will love you correctly. These are the readings I have. I hope you guys enjoyed them tonight. I hope they made sense to a lot of you. I hope if you enjoyed the content, fuck Warren Buffett. Anyway, I had to do it during Pisces. I'm such a dick. I don't really have anything against Warren Buffett. But at the same time, I'm trying to make it a little bit fucking entertaining and have you enjoy the readings. I'm going to finish my beer, smoke a cigarette, have to go plug these in to the fucking box so I can actually enjoy my music. I'll probably just listen to it down here for a minute, drink the beer, shut all the shit off, and go relax. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of the week, an amazing weekend. I will try to see you much sooner than what you've seen tonight. I know I made you guys wait way too fucking long. Trust me, it was getting under my skin that I was taking so long to get out here. But shit happens in people's lives, and it happened in mine. You know, I got busy. I was tired. I was sick at one point. Shit happens. But hey, I want you to all have a wonderful night. Thank you for your time once again. See you later. Bye.